Dang it. Okay, live on there. Why does Twitch always not want to work? Come on, Twitch. That's connecting. It's connected. Okay. We can work. Favorite Pokemon game. Good, that's all spelled correctly. Pokemon, yeah. That looks good on that end. Let's get into here on the other end. Pokemon on board, chat box, viewer count. Volume's not too high, luckily. Over there. Okay, I think we're good then, actually. I'll lower the volumes on the game just a little bit more. Okay. Otherwise, I think I'm more or less good to go. Good. Okay. I just want to play some Pokemons. Rank battle. Double. Yeah, this is the best team I have right now. So the goal right now with playing here like this is I just really want to earn enough points now because I transferred in a few more Pokemon from home or from my other game, whatever, right? And I'm hoping that once I can get enough points, I can fix those, like change their abilities and moves and all that. And always stats. Let's see, fighting. I think Noivern, Politoed, Feraligatr, Incineroar. That's the team right there. These are just kind of my go-to. Now, if it wasn't very obvious, I am not a professional Pokemon player. I just like to play Pokemon, and I'm going to do so. And mostly so we can use Mega Feraligatr, who's my boy. Okay, Heracross might go Mega. He's Bug. I think he turns Bug fighting when he Mega Evolves. Victory Bell. Poison. I think we prot Politoed, then yeah, and then I think the Victory Bell's probably the more dangerous opponent in this case, only because he could have like sleep powder, like the powder moves, whatever. I'm not quite sure. Okay. Thank God Hurricane's at 100% accurate in the rain, bro. If it wasn't that, this move would be trash. Just literally like last game or like yesterday when I was playing earlier or whatever. Missed like 3 Hurricanes in a row and it was all without the rain up, which I know it's only like 70% accurate, but like, come on. Come on. Yeah, now we can do that. Not that this will really matter. What did Heracross do? I'm not paying attention actually. Hurricane Noivern. Yeah. That does. And is Heracross already a fighting type in his regular form? I think he's fighting in his Mega. I don't remember, obviously. He's obviously a bug type. I don't remember if he's bug fighting already. Why is it saying extremely? Okay. Muddy Water. I should have one more Pokemon. I killed Victory Bell. Just did it. Heracross Arcanine. Who's the fourth Pokemon? That's the mystery name. Kingambit. Okay. What type is this? I know it's a dark steel, right? Dark steel. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Sometimes I always mix them up with like dark steel or like fighting dark or fighting steel. Yeah, it's not like it really matters here, so I guess we should probably switch out just so we can get the damage big boys on the field. Intimidate, switching to Incineroar, hopefully Flare Blitz. Even though it'll be weaker in the rain, but it's whatever. Also, I guess we'll be able to fake out it now. How much will this do? Because this is a neutral hit. Okay, now that should be more than enough. I guess he's just not especially bulky. Weather Ball again. Close it out. So I don't know if this is only because I'm in such still low ranks in the game, right? And tell me if you experience the same thing. I'm assuming yes. After I lose one game, I'm pretty sure it gives me like a bot game, where it's like the starter team or most of the mons are the starter mons that you probably get in the beginning, just gives you for free, which is fine. But then also, I just like steamroll them, and not that, you know, I'm upset with that, even though I kind of am. I would prefer if I just got a real person. Also, it's almost always a Japanese or like Asian kanji looking name I'm noticing as well. I don't know what that says about the game, but I don't know. Okay, let's just keep going. Is there a Pokemon? Not added Pokemon champions to Rumble? No, that's unfortunate. Okay, this is interesting. So Hail from Abomasnow, I think he's gonna be slower than Politoed, but I'm not sure. I'm thinking Noivern. Okay, that's special attacker. Probably Noivern and Incineroar. Those are just to me like safe options. Politoed. That's 3 fairies on the team that I'm seeing. We're gonna do Incineroar. He's my boy. He's my boy. Incineroar is the man. The only reason I'm playing this game is so I can use Incineroar. That's literally it. Nice, lovely hot cocoa. We can probably Tailwind with Noivern depending on who they lead and what they do. Probably should put Protect on the Noivern for cases like with Abomasnow, because he's just going to Snow Warning or set up Hail, and then I would presume what's the ice move? It never misses in snow or hail, whatever you want to call it. Not Sheer Cold, that's the one-hit one. I can't think of the move. What's the move? Avalanche? No, that's like the rock slide looking thing. Oh my gosh, this is gonna really bother me. What is the name of that move? Blizzard, that's what it is. Sorry, Blizzard. White Herb. Okay, that's fine. And now, if I'm not mistaken, both of these are special attackers. I don't know what either of these Pokemon does. It's the thing. So I don't know. I guess I'll set up Tailwind. This feels like a pretty just safe generic move, and then probably fake out the Azumarill, because if it does do like a fairy move, that's going to be bad for Noivern because he's weak to it, obviously. Also, Azumarill's probably more tanky anyway, so good to get that thing, deal with that thing. Put a little chip on it. Rain Dance. Okay, so that means he probably has Thunder. I actually do appreciate that. Now I can use my Hurricane move. Let's see here, because that's super effective on them. And I have 2 water type to switch into, which will also be super effective too. Maybe we just double up into it. Double up on Helios. Yeah, there we go. I think that's not a bad move. And if I'm not mistaken, there might be an ability that Helioptile, whatever that move is, no, it's Helios, has, where it's like a dry skin, which stops it from fire moves, or like saves it. Never mind. Or no, I think it's a water Pokemon actually. Like his skin is so dry, right? It's just like it soaks up any moisture. which would be the water Pokemon in this case. There we go. Liquidation, and so sorry, Incineroar. If only you had Assault Vest. Or whatever that would be. I'm not quite sure what would be optimal on you. I think Silk Sash is actually totally fine and chill on him, but who's to say? Muddy Water, that. So, I feel like, Rain's already up. So probably, yeah, just definitely send in the Feraligatr. He's just probably the best. Because I'm bulky water type, I have normal move now. What is this thing gonna do? I don't know what Mimikyu is going to do. But he seems like the bigger issue. Ice Punch, that. Probably just Liquidation still, right? It's my stab move, it's just gonna do more damage. Yep, Disguise. So... Oh, that does damage to it now? I know they, like, nerfed Disguise, but I didn't know if it was that bad. You know, like, you take, like, I don't know what, I presume a quarter of its damage or something? Ice Punch, dead? Yep. So sorry, Noivern, but you'll be replaced soon with Aerodactyl. That's what the main goal with this, with all these games now is. I'm hoping to get Aerodactyl. I think he'll just be a probably better Pokemon to use than Noivern. Just Rock Slide, make him flinch, instead of Tailwind, Bruce, Iron Head if need be, Unnerve. Oh, that's really condensed. That's gonna be annoying. In the Twitch chat. Hey, how's it going, Sleeve Gaming? Weather Ball, Ice, Abomasnow. This is gonna be annoying. I can't keep Mega Evolve him, Politoed, because he probably has a Grasp with like Energy Ball. Protectoad. Oh no, maybe we just switch out. Oh no, both my Pokemon are dead. What am I thinking? I'm dumb. Dang it, didn't go through fast enough. Yeah, I think that the Pokemon still has Snow Warning, right? Yes, Leave Gaming. This game, Pokemon Champions on the Switch, is in fact free to play, and it's also free. Like, you don't need like Nintendo Switch Online or whatever it is. But if you want to do like, you know, the more advanced stuff or like get more things, you're going to have to, you know, pop out a little change for it, which is unfortunate. Also, what also sucks is this. I know I probably should have swapped out Noivern sooner rather than later. Weather Ball, I guess that's just going to do... I don't know, he doesn't resist. I guess it kind of makes sense. Because you're a Fairy type. And that sucks. Okay, this Abomasnow is going to be the biggest issue. We'll definitely check it out. Glad to help you out there, bro. The game is very fun, I find. Games that I play, but also would recommend. Well, you know, play a little Fortnite with pals. That's really just whenever they want to play that. I don't particularly like to play that. Marvel Rivals. Also because Fortnite Rivals, you know, is free. Same with like Overwatch now, because we've been playing that a little bit, a fair amount more. Yeah, I don't think I've gotten this game. Just because those random just KOs were really effective on their part. Maybe if I can get a freeze on this Abomasnow, maybe I can stall, but not enough. That's what the game, and also though I just play those games. Also, I just kind of play whatever. Personally, for me, I will probably play a lot of this because I actually really like competitive Pokemon and just Pokemon in general. And at least to me, the last few games of Pokemon, not that they're bad, I actually kind of like them, but to me, I just kind of hate open world games. So with the newer Pokemon games, because they're open world, I'm just like, I don't care. I knew I should have fought Feraligatr. I was probably going to lose this one anyways. What would have been better in this case? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I'll just... Oh, wrong button. Middle one. Yeah. What do you have? You had Abomasnow, Note, Mimikyu. I probably maybe should have left that out. Because I just don't have a good way. Nice, got pretty decent taste. Thank you. I like to think so myself as well. Did you play Dispatch? I have not played Dispatch, but I have seen, like, you know, I've watched people play it just because I'm all for visual novels, but that gameplay for it that I've seen, ooh, yikes. Yeah, we got it. Keep battling. Story in Dispatch is really cool. Also, like, graphics, art style, all these things. Voice acting, obviously, of course, super good. All that in Dispatch is phenomenal. Actual gameplay, not my thing. I don't want to do like a puzzle game, bro. Like, I'm just not about that. Let's see here. I like Noivern just for like trying to get my items. I'm kind of feeling Primarina. They don't have a weather setter, so I don't think we need Politoed per se. I haven't used Infernape in a while, so I'll send him out instead of the Incineroar. Yeah, Dispatch is sick. I really like Dispatch a lot, story-wise and stuff. Looking forward to Season 2 or next part. But until then, I'm never going to play that game, probably. I'm just never going to play it, unfortunately. Pressure, okay. Oh, I missed what it said. What was Frisk's? That sucks. What could they do? They can just hit me with a dragon move back, which will hurt. But I think Tailwind's the move here. Oh no, because he can Iron Head. This is gonna be annoying. I think so if my Tailwind can goes up, my speed doubles. I should then maybe be able to set up my Reflect with Primarina. I'm hoping. Okay, yeah, that goes up. Good. Okay. Also, this is why I also think this game randomly gives you a bot after you lose one game, which sucks. By the way, do you stream daily? Not daily, but like semi-daily. Dang it, bro, I'm really upset that this chat box got like so squished like that. Draco Meteor. What the case here? I'm actually just thinking Hyper Voice just so I can get some spread damage on the Corviknight. Because I know he's going to need to resist or be immune to steel moves. Because that. Yeah. Not every day, pretty much like bi-daily or just whenever. Because just after like 7, 8 o'clock after work, after end of day type stuff. That's normally when I stream. And if it doesn't happen, it just doesn't happen, unfortunately. Metal Sound. See, if this is a real person, they would have probably Iron-Headed Primarina, killed her, duh, and then, I don't know, done something with Garchomp. Pokemon, I'm not going to get Ice moved here. Switch you in. I'm thinking double switch. Because even if this isn't, say, a good person or whatever, I feel safer, a little more secure if I do that. No, I did not make my VTuber avatar. I'm not that talented or good at things like that. This is just a program like on Steam you can buy. There's a free version and like a paid version called Hyper VTuber Model or something like that. And there's a free version with like, you know, selected limited options. And if you pay $20, you get the free, more premium with all the things available to you, which I prefer. We'll go with Corviknight. Actually, wait, let me evolve Mega, just so I get that attack stat boost. The dream is one day, I will say, one day, right? Make some money and then commission a nice artist to make a custom model. That would be pretty lit. Share whatever you want, man. I'm not buying anything, though. If you try and tell me and sell me on your whole little artist thing, I don't have money, bro. It's happened way too often already. Ghost. Is Nightshade a ghost move? I thought it wasn't. Although I thought it was ghost, rather. Stats are fine. Earthquake. That should probably actually... That will probably totally be fine. And then for Alligator, you can just protect, bro. And then you won't take any damage. Can we connect for future? Sure, man. If you want to follow my Instagram or whatever, it's also Jamda stuff. Within a friendly budget. I mean, it depends. Like I said, connect to me. Follow me on Instagram, I guess. I can see. I'm not exactly, you know, green or running in cash even. I basically live in paycheck, man. We'll reflect this all over. That sucks now as well. Go Discord. I mean, yeah, I have one. I think my name on there is also like Jamda stuff or something. I don't really use it all that much, besides obviously for like calling people. There we go. Inferno finally wasn't totally useless. What is my VP at now? I need to know how many points I have so I can try and spend 18. I think... I think you need like 2,500-ish or like around 2,000 in order to fully train a Pokemon on here, assuming that they're somewhat alright, or even if they're just totally messed up. Let's see. Probably Sand user. I'm thinking Noivern, Incineroar. I kind of like Infernape. Dragon Steel, that. Yeah, I kind of want to use Infernape here. I have water to deal with the fire and rock Pokemon. There's your... Okay, yeah, I kind of figured it was that. Something like that. Your Discord or whatever. Northern and Incineroar. Is Tyranitar a special attacker or a physical attacker? I actually don't know. I assume it's physical because the freaking... Because the freaking rock moves are mostly all physical. So Sand's up right now. Whimsicott. We taunt that thing. I guess we fake out the Tyranitar? We don't want that thing, and then Leech Seed. Does grass not affect fire? Or dark? That's just weird. Okay, and then we're... That sucks. Also, Sash is broken now on Incineroar. That's a little annoying. You have leftovers, that makes sense. I would presume maybe... I don't know, Tyranitar might have... He probably has stones because he's good. He might Moonblast. Oh, this is typical. I don't know what to do here. Hurricane. If this misses, this is gonna be one of the worst things in my life. I think he might also protect. So, little Pardon Shot into Politoed. Oh, it hits. That almost never happens, bro. The amount of times I can probably count on one hand the amount of times Noivern has actually landed Hurricane with not in the rain. Probably on one hand. And I would probably need more than one hand to count how many times he's missed. He also didn't Mega Evolve, but he probably will do that now. Go get weak. I'm sick of this dirt sand stuff being thrown around, bro. Noivern's still alive. I'm a little surprised on that. A little surprised that Noivern's still alive and kicking. Manny Mamas. What are these random names? If this is a bot, is it just random? I don't know. That could be the only thing, right? That's like the only thing. Now is definitely a good time to switch out. You should resist the stuff, right? As for Politoed, you just muddy water, bro. You just sit here and muddy water all these people, bro. Oh, Politoed. Don't die. Thank God. Pixelate. You have... I think that's what it is, right? That does just suck just a wee bit. But we should also have the speed on our side. Battle info. Rain. Oh yeah, tail. Wind war off. Drain punch. Because that's effective on him. I'm thinking just Earthquake, Prot, Politoed. No sleeve, I did not, and I probably won't, at least until I'm done with this stream. I just want to play Pokemon right now. That's all I want to do. He's faster? That's interesting. How is he faster than my monkey, bro? Rock that. I think I have two kind of like start up weaker Pokemon, which is kind of annoying. Lumberry, Sylveon has the Focus Sash, but it doesn't matter because they're both equivalently dead here. Tailwind again. It's Hurricane. Yeah, we Hurricane the Sylveon, and then we probably just Muddy Water him. But Cloud, hopefully this kills the Sylveon. That would be ideal. That would be great. Okay. How fast is this thing? Maybe I shouldn't, because I gave Politoed a speed, a nature that gave him less speed. Oh, I guess no, because it's still better in the Weather War. This sucks, bro. Where'd I go wrong? Probably should have brought. Infernape actually wasn't that bad, but I do think I probably should have brought for Alligator. That's where I know something probably went wrong there, bro. I didn't bring for Alligator. I did not bring my boy. Fake out. Does it matter? I need another Pokemon. Because he also has 3. Is there any chance I win this? I don't think there is any chance I win this. But we probably just try and see what happens. Draining Kiss. Does that do... No, doesn't do that much. Dang it. I don't know what happened there. I understand for one. I understand for one that Politoed is slower than Tyranitar. I don't quite understand or get how exactly he's faster than Infernape. Same with the Sylveon. I feel like Infernape should 100% be faster. No, we'll just leave it there. Dang it, bro. That sucks. It sucks so much. Okay, well, I think now we can go to the drawing board. We'll try and fix up our Aerodactyl. See what happens there. because I'm not quite sure what the set is. I kind of generally know what the set is. It's like Tailwind for setup. These are flying Pokemon. That's really delayed. Thank you for the follow, Sleeve Gaming. We'll definitely remember when I see and look at my notifications. Aerodactyl. He's also a physical attacker. Yeah. Is it good to lower his defense instead? I'll probably just leave it actually. Pressure. Unable to eat berries. That's probably best. Or wait, what does he have? He has pressure. No, that's probably better. Skydrop. We'll move category. Status. This is where we'll get. Oh, he has taunt as well. It's actually really interesting. And wide guard. I think Tailwind. I'm thinking Tailwind. What's the other one we just saw? Wide guard. That's what it is. Wide guard. Ancient power. That's physical. Iron Head. Yeah, Iron Head. That's one. Let's go here again. No, not special. Physical. Crunch is cool. I like that as well. Stone Edge. 80% accuracy. Rock Slide. And that's kind of it. And then we put the King's Rock on in this guy. What do we do for speed? If we do all this, he goes to 182 speed, which is really fast. He's basically our Noivern. Take away that. Take away that. That. No, not yet. Take away his HP. Do we want him to be really bulky? I feel like his attack stat is actually already pretty fine. He's a rock flying, so he'll resist fighting moves. He'll beats rock flying. Actually, I have a type chart pulled up in another tab here. So the rock is super effective on fire, ice, ground. No flying, sorry. Bug, and then it takes half damage from steel, ground, half. So ground, poison, and steel. Okay. But I'm hitting the fairy types really effective with Iron Head. Also, Rock Slide's just fine. But does super effective damage to rock. Water, grass. That's like range. That's range. Physical. That's special. Okay, so there's like a mix. What's more common right now? We'll do that. 137. That. Yeah, we just really want. We just want to be a really speedy boy. And then do we do the rest in HP? I think we'll do that. I guess just to kind of up our attack stats. We'll do adamant. 229. Nope. $17. We can stick. We'll do that. We'll do that. I'm hoping this will be better. Obviously. Aerodactyl. I'm really hoping to get Sinistra. Hoping to get Sinistra. I find him in the recruit thing, or because I'm also currently playing Pokemon Scarlet for the first time. Or not for the first time. Sorry, the second time because my data got switched. But it's like it's my first time because of the fact that my data got wiped. Swap you with Noivern. What does this item do? When the holder deals damage with moves, there's a 10% chance to have a split. Yeah, so I guess we'll give you the Citrus Berry instead, and then we'll give you the King's Rock. There we go. What do we have now for items anyways? Leftovers is available to some of these guys. Still think probably Sash is best for Incineroar. Okay, we'll stick with that. Next Pokemon I want to try and use is going to be Sableye. And Sableye will probably more than likely change and replace Primarina. That's the goal there with Sableye. He'll also be a prankster user. I don't know how good or effective he will be. But we're gonna put him up there. Let's see. Okay. This is looking like, you know, hot territory. That... See, I don't want to use Pelipper because I hate that Pokemon personally, right? I am of the opinion that it does, in fact, just look like a toilet. That is, of course, my opinion there. And I stand by that for obvious reasons. But it probably would be best, I guess, to consolidate it a little bit more in terms of making it, in terms of combining, say, Aerodactyl and Politoed into one Pokemon. That'll be more. That's more ideal. If I can get a Pelipper or whatever as well, because there's just gonna be more. Drain Punch. Well, because that's gonna stab. Yeah, we'll go for Drain Punch because they should be faster. If Fernape isn't faster, I'm basically going to give up. Tail End. Okay. Aerodactyl's fastest. Duh. He's like 180 speed. Fire Punch. Okay, that's solid. Is Drain Punch the best move here? I'm not quite sure. Rock? It's super effective. I think Rock is neutral to Electric, or it's super effective to it, but it's not like bad, whatever, in terms of how Electric deals with itself. Earthquake, get all of these guys, then Rock Slide anyone that survives. This is the goal here. There we go. Yep. GG. These are some Pokemon expert champion level tactics here. Take some dang notes, guys. It's ground types. Ground type moves have no effect on flying Pokemon because they are in fact in the air. Your Electric Water. I think I have Thunder Punch actually on Incineroar right now, so it might actually be able to boost it. Thunder Punch on you, obviously. And then also just more Rock Slides, bro. From what I've also heard, because I've done a fair amount of research watching people play all these things, Aerodactyl is apparently super good. Obviously because Rock Slide does have a high crit chance and a lot of things that resist. Actually, somewhat do, but it does 5 damage with Rock Slide. Clinched, yeah. And then increased chance again when you give it the King's Rock. It's just such a solid, good move. Then we do this. Also, Iron Head, right? It's going to be really good for dealing with the Fairy-type Pokemon that I just keep seeing for some reason, which is fair. They're good. I still have yet to have a good way to deal with, like, Tyrantars are still really effective. Kind of just general other weather setters are annoying still, because I am not that good at the game. So, I haven't really quite gotten used to or mastered this whole idea of like the Pokemon dancing in and out to, you know, fight for weather. Incineroar is obviously really good, but I also kind of hate it. I don't know. I think I need to give it another move because Flare Blitz just ain't cutting it anymore. It has Parting Shot, Fake Out. That's kind of it ideally. Then Flare Blitz, and then I either gave it Protect or I gave it. It still has Taunt. I don't know which one. But I tried looking for Knockoff. But I guess they took it out. So now I need a better, like, probably Dark move. I'm also kind of wanting to give it like a fighting move, but probably Dark is just better because it'll be Stab. It's 2 shinies. I want to say that Gengar might also be shiny. Or no, wait, that's 3, maybe 4. No weather setters. That's good. Yeah, we'll go with this. We'll go with this. So, Aerodactyl, solid. Incineroar, solid. And then our Politoed and Feraligatr. I was thinking maybe sending Poly up in there with either Aerodactyl or whoever. I'm not quite sure how effective he'll be on Herb. If only I knew which one had berries. But because this is a very lower powered format currently, because like there's not a lot of items, there's not a lot of Pokemon in comparison to all of them. So this is actually very tailwind. So Infernape will probably just solo move. Maybe he will Earthquake, which is a little annoying. Oh, good bird, I guess. Azumarill might have Surf or something, but it's also very play rough. Little Tailwind. Worst case scenario, I switch into Feraligatr, then I just knock these guys out. Earthquake. Son Goku. He's the bigger threat because he has Earth. I know he could have Earthquake, and so that just kind of matters. Bro. Yeesh. I know you. I know I didn't make you especially physically bulky, but bro, come on. Okay, that's boosted up. I wish you had something like Intimidate or something, bro. That would actually be incredibly. Or maybe I give him his Mega Stone. That's actually something I could do. I did give him Protect. Okay. Azumarill, that what I still don't know what Azumarill does, bro. I've faced so many, I still don't know what this thing does. Quick Claw, okay. I still don't know what the hell that does. If it gives it priority or what. Yeah, of course it does. Okay, I'm gonna guess that's exactly what it does, and it gives it priority. Okay, well now we're sending in Toad and Feraligatr, which is fine. Go Gator. This is tough, and this is annoying and bad. Fire moves are going to be weakened. I think Azumarill might have Swift Swim, which kind of sucks. So it's effective on both. Is it going to be... No, it just doesn't. I think we... No. Is Liquidation going to be effective? No, I guess just... Double Edge is probably, I guess, the only move to try and kill the Azumarill, bro. What does this Pokemon do? I still don't know what Azumarill does. That's the first time in a while that Azumarill's missed. Thunder Punch. That barely did anything to Feraligatr, bro. Belly Drum, but it failed. Why did it fail? Shouldn't it still just look lower its HP, bro? Yeah, we do the same thing again, I think. No, I was gonna Mega Evolve, bro, but if that turns into a Dragon type, then I definitely don't. With True Son Goku, he probably knows. He's like, oh, Muddy Water. It probably will hit again. Bro's just trying to show off his shiny Pokemon. How did that not kill it, bro? It literally did more than 50%. Whatever. Bye-bye, Azumarill. There goes our speed advantage, unfortunately. That's 2 Pokemon. Yeah, he has 3. I have 3. I can only imagine Probably Mega Evolve here. This is probably ideal. Mega Evolve for Alligator. I'm hoping that with Dragon Resistance type gives us just enough of a chance to survive some like Thunder Punch. It probably will. Same with like a grass move if we get hit. Flower Trick. We might die because this does always crit as well. Oh no, I thought it did for Alligator. That did a lot of damage. Why does that get to crit? That really sucks, bro. Survive. Thank you for Alligator. That's the thing. Even if I am able to... No, Infernape's faster still. I literally needed Politoed to survive there. See, this sucks. Who's out there? I send out my Instant Roar. Who does he have? Gengar. That was shiny. I knew it. I'm so good. I can spot a shiny Gengar a mile away. Probably not, actually. It's just literally duller. So I think regular Gengar is actually just a lot more vibrant in colors. So here's it. And now this is where I really regret not giving Incineroar like a dark move of some sort. Let's just say things go exactly according to plan. And as we fake out Infernape, he can't move. For Alligator, Liquidations Infernape kills him. Gengar does something. Probably doesn't do spread damage, so both my Pokemon should be fine. I don't think... Okay, I know he's a lot faster. I just don't know if he was going to outspeed Gator. That sucks. Yeah, we'll get to him there. Dang it, bro. That sucks. That freaking crit on the... With that thing, that really, really sucks, bro. What do I have? What does Politoed have, actually? Edit team. Maybe I do give him the Citrus Berry instead. What is... What does the item that he currently has do for him? Because I'm guessing so far, for right now, it's nothing. Because right now it hasn't done jack. You have Citrus. What does this thing have? Lowers the accuracy of moves used by opponents against the holder by 10%. Okay, yeah, I was wanting this to lean into the hole. Lean into the hole, the freaking Mud Wave. Or Mud... What move does he have? I don't even remember. That works, but I don't know if that's actually even ideal. Leftovers. No, let me see if I can actually also buy the Mega Aerodactylite. Shop. Mega Stickers. Alakazam, Kangaskhan, Aerodactylite. Oh no, I don't have enough. But let me... I think Mega Aerodactyl, let me look it up. Let's see. I believe it's still Rock Line. Where's its Mega? Oh, there. Mega Aerodactyl. Tough Claws. What does this do? Increases the power of moves that make contact. Okay, that's literally it. It just makes it more strong. I thought it was Intimidate. Maybe still, actually. It's actually still not that bad, but I was kind of hoping it would be like Intimidate. I think it'd be kind of something interesting. Also, speaking of training, how did I train my Politoed? All the HP in the world, which is good. Then a bunch of defense and special defense. Grass, electric. Yeah, I probably should have upped the special defense instead more so. That's the main one. That makes more sense to me. Because I think that Meowscra, the cat thing, is also still special attacker. I don't know. Might be physical. Pokeball tier 1. Bro, I'm stuck in Pokeball tier right now. I keep going back and forth, which is annoying. It's like a jungle out there. Bow, bow, bow. I don't know if it's the time I'm playing, but why is it I feel like I keep seeing the same types of teams and stuff? Also, where are all these people getting Whimsicott from, bro? I would love a Whimsicott. I would love a good prankster user like that. Or the Sinistra, or whatever that Pokemon's name is. So it'll be Rock Slide. Muddy. And now we Weather Ball the Charizard. Never mind. I mean, it won't really matter either way, because the water move would have been resisted somewhat by the Whimsicott. Granted, this one now it'll just... It's higher base power, so... Oh, and he flinched. Good job. Aerodactyl, we love you. Aerodactyl, a homie, bro. Gengar. I'm fine. This is how I also know this is like a bot or someone really bad, which is whatever. It's just really annoying I keep facing these. I want to keep facing like people that are going to give me a challenge and stuff. But you know, they probably just like really lowers their speed stats, and you can just kind of do whatever you want. Anytime, I thought it was just when he makes a contact move, because Muddy Water's not a contact move. It should be range or special rather. That's so dumb, bro. That's so dumb. You just get to disable my moves, bro. Citrus Berry, heal up. That's good. We love that. How did... Because... I guess because just water resists everything, huh? See, what sucks as well with this is that I can't even, like I've won, and because this person's like probably a bot or whatever, right? They're not going to just forfeit and surrender, even though they probably could. And they're going to keep on playing and trying. Oh, see, that didn't KO. It's a physical attack. I know Aerodactyl, I did not train him specifically to be super strong, but like, come on, man. It should be 100%. It should 100% be doing more, like, better, decent damages, and it just ain't, and that's the problem. Come on, now Fragger should be able to kill this thing. Okay, the boys aren't on. Thank God. See, that's because now it's one of those things like awesome. I'm not really, because I know like freaking beat like probably a bot, whatever. But like, come on, man. Give me real opponents. I keep going back between like this 1/3. I keep going back and forth with this points here, bro. So it's a good way to grind the VP when you get a bot that's just so easy and you just roll it. That's just so good. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's see. Archaludon. I know he has that electric move, so I'm not going to bring out Rain against him. He's also Steel type. Steel. It also looks like they're fairly slow, but I'm not seeing Trick Room attackers here, which is kind of a big deal. We'll bring... no, I'll bring... Politoed should probably go in the back. Can he do something about that? Thunder Punch there. Fighting. Ground move there. Yeah, I think it's probably Infernape's better case there. I think Infernape's probably better suited for this than probably Incineroar. Okay. Dang, every game that goes by, I just really wish that they had Assault Vest in this game. That would be lit, and I would really appreciate that, but they don't. Hard Terrain, Droughts. Yep. If I put Politoed in the back, okay, this is actually going to go a lot worse than I thought it would be. But we're also faster, so actually we might win here some. Because he might Solar Beam. Flying's gonna resist that. Yeah, we'll protect Poly just to see what happens. Politoed Rock Slide. We'll see how it goes here. Helping Hand. Ready to help Charizard. What's he doing? Okay. Politoed's fine. I feel like Rock should resist fire, right? It doesn't. He's also faster. That's actually really important to know. He's faster than my Aerodactyl. Yeah, I wish also to a certain degree. And I have a notebook. I just wish I had like the Wolfie notebook. He says he made and perfectly. Yeah, he perfectly made for solar power. Okay. More damage, but oh, that's also kind of sucks. Now he lowered my physical attack, which is really gonna suck. If I had Wide Guard there, that would have been good. I would know because he's faster still. If I Tailwind before, that would have been good as well. Switch that in. And then we'll Muddy Water just to kind of see what happens, bro. That sucked. I could have sworn I put Politoed as one of the back Pokemon. Dang! Of course that's a freaking crit, bro. Buzz off. I'm surprised they're not using Torkoal for like Eruption. Dang it, dude. That would have been so good if it actually if Rain was up, bro. Fight Herb. That's such a weird thing. Oh no, he did attack, but he's just slow. Bro, I cannot believe you literally crit my Fraliga. That's insanity, bro. What do I even do in this case? Because like all this because of a straight crit, bro. That's insane. That's insane, bro. Okay, well, I think I've definitely lost this one as well because of that. What is Charizard speed stat? Yeah. Awesome. Bro, you're saying it's not another crit, bro. What is this? What is this game, bro? Thank God. I can't wait for both my Pokemon to die now to a neutral / it should be mostly ineffective Heat Wave, bro. That takes like over half my HP. Also, this also just really freaking sucks because I could have sworn, and I would bet everything, that I put Politoed as the second Pokemon in my party, not second, as a third one. I specifically didn't want it as third because of the fact that I knew they would probably send out a freaking Torkoal, bro. Okay, well they have 3 still to my 2. It's not impossible. It's just mostly impossible. His base speed is 100. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Monkey Disease. Again, I do appreciate that. Aerodactyl should be like so much faster, bro. I don't understand how he didn't go first. I know helping I only thought just like boosted power, unless that gives like a boost to something else, bro. Love this game. So if I known they would just do a bunch of heat waves, I would have freaking wide guard. Does it even matter? Not really. I can hope for a flinch. That's like pretty much all I can really do. That Weather Ball, actually, the Weather Ball will be somewhat helpful here against Archaludon. Not really. Does Archaludon also protect? It might. Okay, that's fine. Can we get the flinch on Archaludon? That'd be great. Stamina, its defense rose, getting your physical attack. This sucks. Politoed? Politoed. Politoed? Okay, it actually did a fair amount of damage. Granted, now... Oh, and Aerodactyl's gonna go down to the burn. That sucks. Yeah, do I forfeit? We keep going. We keep going. Yeah, just because I've definitely lost doesn't mean I've totally lost. It just means I've mostly lost. There's a chance, you know, they flinch like 3-4 times in a row. It's a very low chance, but it's definitely possible. That's some good Cocoa. Solar Beam and Light. Yep. And I can only guess it's going to go right into Politoed's big, stupid face. Yep. And look at it there. Bro, the amount of crits as well in that game, bro. I don't even think... Actually, no, it was crits. Infernape got crit by Charizard, and so did Feraligatr. Infernape I can almost get because it's like a neutral, maybe, right? The fire on fire, whatever, that's fine. But how the hell is Feraligatr gain over half his HP taken by resisted? Like, I know it's solar power, sun, stab, boosted Charizard, but bro, come on, I resist that. I'm literally supposed to win this rock, paper, scissors, bro. I'm the water type to your fires. You're supposed to fall under me, bro. Also, I just don't understand how Charizard didn't. Does he have Scarf, maybe? I think Scarf is in the game. I just totally forget if it is or not. Whimsicott. Yeah, we probably Incineroar, Politoed, Feraligatr. Okay, and I'm positive this time Politoed's in the back. So when I switch him in, his weather will go off. I just have to hope they don't lead with Tyranitar. If they lead with Tyranitar, that's going to suck. It'll get rid of my... Okay, no. Whimsicott and Sylveon. On Herb. Kind of, in a lot of ways, I do still kind of wish I had Noivern with the Frisky. Actually, kind of knowing items is, you know, kind of really good. Iron Head. Does it murder? Probably the Sylveon. Probably Sylveon. Because I can, if the Sylveon doesn't go down, then I could totally take out the Whimsicott with Infernape. Or not Infernape, Incineroar. Incin. That's funny. Flinch couldn't move. Also Flinch couldn't move. There we go. Hopefully they both die. Rock Slide. There we go. I am liking Aerodactyl, but he is to me also, he's just like a different version of Noivern. Or just this hella fast flying Pokemon, also part flying type anyways, that is a Tailwind setter and also has somewhat good just like other moves. Noivern also learned Taunt, but in this case I gave Aerodactyl Wide Guard. That might be the better move. I'm not quite sure. It just kind of depends. I'm also learning and memorizing the moves and like general strategies kind of on the fly. So like if I had known that both in Torkoal and that Charizard from last game were going to be doing that, I probably wouldn't have. What was I even talking about just now? Oh, about that. I would have wide guarded with Aerodactyl as my first move. Parting Shot. Who's gonna do more damage? I presume Tyranitar, because Aggron might use Body Press forever, which will use your defense stats. But probably Wide Guard's good here, because he's also going to try and Rock Slide me, bro. And that ain't happening. Parting Shot, this will be good. We are switching to Politoed, got our weather out here. He also didn't Mega Evolve. That's actually important to know, because either of these could be Mega, and I know at least Mega Aggron, he's like the wall of Pokemon in terms of he's super tanky and hard to get rid of. That's fine. That kind of sucks I can't protect with Politoed now, but that's all right. Mark Strike. What does this thing do? Does a lot of damage, is what it does. Taunted. That only lasts 3 turns. Let's see. Well, Muddy Water, because obviously. Then, do I need Tailwind? Because it's not like Trick Room's up, and we probably just win. To that, yeah, I'm kind of thinking we swap him out to Incineroar, right? Lower both their attack stats more, potentially more so if we need to. Rock Slide. I thought Wide Guard, does it just like half the damage to those as well? It might be. That probably does, because it's basically just like Reflect or Light Screen, but for those type of moves. Oh, that's still a lot better than if I'm sure if I didn't Wide Guard. That is a godsend. Thank you, I was gonna say Tyranitar. Thank you, Aerodactyl. We Muddy Water it again, and we'll also Fake Out this thing. Is that the last Pokemon? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, sick. This should also definitely be his end, right? It should be his death. There we go. Yes, awesome. GG. Okay, see, that went a lot better. Also, even though I do think I'm 90% sure this is a bot. I have a theory. That every time you lose, maybe it's just in this rank or whatever, you get a bot given to you, and it sucks, bro. Or you get given a noob, which is basically the equivalent of a bot anyways. But like, they didn't Mega, their move choice was fine, actually. I think it was mostly okay, right? If they were stronger moves, better moves, I'm sure they probably would have killed some of my Pokemon. I don't know. It's just, I feel like they didn't give me an opponent that was actually really good. This seems really good. I need to get a Girafarig. That's Pokemon I also need to get in Scarlet, because he's good. I presume they lead Whimsicott and Girafarig. I think same as before, right? The only fairy type will be Whimsicott. Incineroar could deal with that. I just don't Fake Out him, or I don't Fake Out the Girafarig. Yeah, we fake out Whimsicott. I'm imagining it's probably Whimsicott, Draft Rig lead, Rock Slide potentially. Zay8769. Hey man, how's it going, bro? Rock Slide middle. Okay. Okay, well obviously we fake out the Raichu. And then do we Tailwind? Because none of these Pokemon I think will be very fast. We'll start with a Rock Slide, see what happens. I'm hoping I get the flinch. Oh. Raichu's really fast. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. We get the flinch? Trick Room. Ooh. Now in a way I'm also glad I didn't set up. Jamal, my man, Jamal. Bro, did you get my text on Instagram, by the way, bro? I was so sorry that I didn't get to see you when we went to New Mexico. I was so bummed out about that, bro. Also, Jamal, if that's you, Isaiah, is that you as Zay? I'm just wondering. I know you sometimes put Zay as your name. Jamal, how's it going, bro? It's so good to hear from you, man. I think that is Isaiah, bro. It'd be funny. Parting shots. Now he's just Trick Room sweeper thing. No, we'll get damage there. I freaking knew it. That was I knew that was you, Isaiah. Have you not switched or changed, bro? Like your freaking YouTube name, bro? I could have sworn that's the same one it was last I saw it. Like what? Oh my god, bro! 7 years ago, bro. I'm pretty sure that's like. Have you not changed that? Bro, Isaiah as well. How you doing, bro? I haven't heard or seen of you at all, bro. Intimidate. That sucks. I think it's super. Okay, first can't hit. I love you, miss you too, Isaiah. My mans. Who do we lower? I guess Giraffe Rig. That's just annoying. Okay, I don't know why all those messages went off again. Why'd they go off again on my thing? Rock Slide. Do we get the flinch? Do we get the flinch? Leftovers. I know you've had it for 10. I know you've had your YouTube account. I'm saying your name, bro. Because for some reason when I saw it was Zay8769, I don't know why that just unlocked in my brain. I was like, oh, that's the same name from like 7-10 years ago. It feels like, bro. I'm like, why does that sound so familiar? No, actually, probably switch out Aerodactyl. Does it matter? No, it doesn't. Probably Politoed is ideal here. Set up Rain, boost my water moves. If he has Flare Blitz on the Incineroar, this will also be good because it will lower overall damage. Well, even up to life-wise, Isaiah. Every so often I'll see like your story or whatever, your post on Instagram. Same with you, Jamal. And I'm just like, what are they doing? Like, Jamal, didn't you like literally a day ago like freaking post like just post like a drink, like a martini or alcoholic beverage of some sort on your story? Yeah, never checked. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought it was, bro. I need. Why don't I don't know. I don't know. That literally just unlocked something in my brain, bro. I just remember. I see that. I'm like Isaiah. Wasn't that also your name? Something like that in Fortnite, bro. It was something like that. I remember when we played all the time. Good times, man. Where did all the time go? That makes me sad now. Pressure the... No, probably for Alligator. My boy! Time to send in my boy for Alligator. Oh, you're a professional alcoholic. Jamal, I freaking knew it, bro. I mean, you guys might be shocked by this. You might not actually. I've still yet to have any alcohol of any kind, bro. I've never drinking yet. I just don't see the point in it. People, like people at work, bro, for me, like ask me this all the time. It's like, this might be the most lame thing you ever hear, but like, why have that when you just have like a nice ice cold Dr. Pepper? That's my opinion. As you say you're professionally gay now, bro, you've always been that way. You've always been professionally gay. You have to. I'm down to like try it and drink it. Like if I was at a party or whatever, like with like some friends or whatever, I probably, I guess, would. But you know, it's never been that appealing, man. Good for you. A beer a day keeps a doctor away. I know it helps your stomach, right? Doesn't it like it helps somewhat with killing like bacteria in your stomach, whatever, because like the alcohol is good for that. Bro, I can kind of tell, bro, that you guys are both drinking. I can kind of tell. If I'm sure, is that all y'all do? I don't know. Isn't it also expensive, bro? Not to be like that guy, but it also just seems a really, really not good thing to do in terms of like money. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Proper alligator. Muddy water again. What's your drink of choice, both of y'all? Jamal, are you like a Hennessy type of man? You know, because you're black? And then Isaiah, I don't remember what you are in terms of ethnicity-wise. I don't know. Are you a tequila man? A white wine? Rum? Whiskey? I'm sure it's not bad. I know the alcoholic beverages or whatever. I'm sure alcohol is fine. I don't know. Jamal, how'd I know? Bro, you're black. You know, supposedly. Vodka. Thank you. I did forget about vodka. Tequila, rum. Well, Jamal, you literally, if there's one thing I remember, is you always saying you're black. Which, I mean, you know, it's true. And then, I mean, I don't know, Isaiah, I just guessed the next one. Aren't you like Hispanic or Mexican or whatever, Isaiah? I literally don't remember what you are, Isaiah. Like what are you, bro? I know Jamal's like, he said he's black, and I would guess Hispanic of some sort. I don't remember. All I know is that I'm Hispanic. Don't panic. And that's it. Muddy water hit, bro. Ooh. Do I still have Aerodactyl left? I think I do. And I thought I addressed it. Jamal, that's an excellent point. It's cheaper than crack. Honestly, bro, respect. I would agree with you on that. I would much rather do that than like any sort of like drug or whatever. Would much rather drink than like smoke or something. Is Drafrag the last Pokemon? I think it is. I need to give Incineroar a freaking dark move. Protect is useful, but it does like literally jack all. Oh, no, bro. I thought, okay, we're down to... I'm in advantage in terms of Pokemon. Volt Switch. I don't know what this freaking... It's cheaper. Are you for sale, bro? It's cheaper than you. Are you for sale? If so, what's your price? Maybe I can afford it. Even though I am cheap. I don't know. Maybe it's just all the stores that I see. But literally, like, you walk into, like, I don't know, any gas station or other place, and it's just, like, sodas are, like, $3, maybe $5. And alcohol is, like, you know... I don't even know off the top of my head, actually, because I just never pay attention to it. I don't know, $10? $15? Depending on, like, the bottle or what it is, what you're drinking? I don't know. Maybe that's also just California prices, but like, I don't know, bro. Like, it's also like, why would I spend like $2 to $3, $1? Maybe that might just be within my range, man. Take out. I presume this thing has static stuff. I have to just keep muddy watering these guys. Might, but also as I was saying, I was just thinking that take out, bro. Dazzling Gleam. That's what keeps killing all my Pokemon, bro. Why is this stupid giraffe no Dazzling Gleam of all moves? Volt Switch, you're probably dead. You don't go, man. You're the best, Politoed. Oh, you're so good. What do I even do now, honestly? Blitz into this thing. Jirachi also went last, which is actually really important here. He's the slowest mon on the field. I think I definitely lose here, unfortunately, because I think also I wasn't paying almost any attention to what was going on. Yeah, because he's faster. That didn't matter anyways. That sucks. Ugh. I was paying half of it, and I was just thinking about alcohol and talking to friends, bro. Story of my life, you know? Evolve. I think, should have probably brought, ground move would have been ideal there, or like a, I don't know what I'd do there, honestly, all that different. Maybe if I don't Mega Evolve for Alligator, he doesn't go down to like Dazzling Gleam because it's Fairy move, and now all of a sudden I'm taking super effective damage to that, as opposed to neutral damage. That's just a little annoying. I'm not sure. Also, for Africa, he's Psychic Normal type. What do I have to deal with that? I think maybe Perks can deal with that. I'm not sure. And this is the most baby boring Timmy team I've seen in like hours, bro. Okay, I don't know if it's the rank I'm in. I don't know if it's just the rank, the time, whatever. Maybe it's my like area zone, right? Like the time zone. Why is it after every time you lose, you get given someone who literally just started playing probably less than an hour ago, bro? Who's just like, oh, I love playing Pokemon. This is my new favorite free game, and it gave me like Armarouge and Manectric, who are cool free Pokemon. Mega Evolve, and we'll just double edge Dragon type version into freaking Manectric, bro. Okay. See, this game is good. I really need to get out of like Pokeball rank. If I can get into the actual like Ultra or Great Ball rank, I'll actually be super satisfied. Psyshock. That's isn't that just like stronger Psychic or something, or slightly weaker Psychic? I gave him Citrus Berry to help with his bulk. But I also do I give him that, or do I try and make the Pokemon like, you know, actually drop more with Muddy Water? I think the Muddy Water thing is just way better. Right? Steelix. And then, yeah. Double Edge is just going to be so much stronger than freaking Ice Punch. Why did I give him Ice Punch? I thought I was going to give him a Dark. It doesn't matter, actually. We wanted to give Feraligatr the Dark move as his third move slot, but maybe that's also just not the thing to do. I don't know. Liquidation, solid move for Feraligatr. Double Edge, wherever that move is, the normal one that becomes Dragon, also solid move for Feraligatr. Protect, obviously, because you need it on you know, some amount of your Pokemon, which would be good. Jamal and Isaiah didn't even like the video, bro. They didn't even like and subscribe. I'm so disappointed in them. Actually, they might already be from like 10 years ago. That's probably why. They didn't like the video, and that's a bigger issue. If I see y'all come back, Isaiah Jamal, y'all definitely need to hit the like button. Herman TG. I definitely I'm really bad at Pokemon. If you haven't gathered, I'm really not that good. Maybe that probably is better just on Politoed, right? Muddy Water is just so good. So there's probably gonna be like a rain team of some sort. I'm thinking Aerodactyl, Incineroar, for Alligator. And I'm liking Infernape actually quite a bit. I'm liking Infernape and Aerodactyl. I'm actually liking quite a lot as a tag team, bro. He Earthquakes. Aerodactyl, you know, just flies above it, right? He's just chilling, bro, and he just flies above it all. Flies above it all. Flies above it all. Whatever it is. My biggest worry... Well, bro's on a 2 win streak. Okay. I'm really hoping that also with this the next season of this game, right? Next big update, whatever that is for this. I'm hoping, obviously, they're probably going to add more Pokemon to the game, and that is going to be awesome. I think in particular, they need to add all of the Megas from Legends ZA, like all the new ones and stuff, and that'd be really fun, and make it basically Legends ZA format. I think after that as well, Whimsicott, and we do that. Oh yeah, Fake Whimsicott, do that. Bring in all the Pokemon from Legends ZA, in particular the new Megas, obviously, and then maybe, I mean, I don't know how they normally go about it, right? But if you want to include some of the new like legendary Pokemon or some restricted, whatever that may be, that'd be cool. But at the very least, all the new Megas, make it Legends ZA format. That's really cool. Then also, we need more items, bro. Like the items in the game right now are fine, and I will like 100% take them and appreciate them because they're like pretty decent. But I think it's also just annoying, right? That like there's no Assault Vest, Choice Specs. I think Scarf is in the game, but Spec, the other one, just a bunch of random other little items. Oh, so is this confirmed, Monkey, that the next ones will be the ones from Legends ZA Dex? Legends ZA Dex? That's a bit of a tongue twister. Bro, he's Surf. Oh, thank God, I survived. Is that confirmed? Because, you know, that would actually be... You seem to know your stuff, probably more so than me. I'm not really that in the know in terms of, like, all the Pokemon things. I see the releases, obviously, when it's like, ooh, a new trailer dropped and all that. And, like, release date on things. But other than that... Because I do want to play with more of the new Megas, right? I want to... Whimsipod, I think that is the final form name of him. Like the new Lucario, I don't know if the Z or XY, whatever, the other legendary version, or Mega Evolution legendary, the other Mega of Lucario is in. Golisopod. There are a few other ones. Do they have both the Garchomps in this? I don't know. I think they actually do have a fair amount in this. Parting Shot. Oh, anything for a second. Parting Shot. Probably the Pelipper. That thing is surprisingly strong, bro. And we'll switch into for Alligator. If he... Quizbit, who's on that side? I really don't want to switch into, in particularly Infernape. Okay, no, he protects. Thank God. Granted, Parting Shot also does nothing now, but that's fine. Okay, no, wait. He's faster. Dragonite. Dragonite's faster than Incineroar. That's interesting. Yeah, Dragon Flying. That's what Japanese streamers are saying. They have pointed out Nintendo does this all the time. This format just the beginning, then after the Mega format, they were saying we get the Z moves. Oh, Z moves actually. So like Z moves from Sun and Moon, right? Like those are going to be included in the next format. Oh, or do you just mean like the Z Pokemon or whatever, like ZA? Because he moves actually be hella interesting. I actually kind of hope not. Those are like my least favorite next to like Gigantamax. But that's just a me thing. Thunder Punch, Ice Punch? Potentially kill them? If it's in reference to the ZA thing, that makes the most sense, especially the Japanese streamer thing, because they just know stuff, bro. Which makes sense. It's in their region. It's their game. That's good. The thing that this is just missing, honestly, is just the bigger Pokedex. I know there's like, what, like 180, 190-ish Pokemon in this format right now. Come on, Fernape. Bro, you have one job. Literally just one job. Does this go down? Nope. Yep. Jack did that. He did that. Bro, he's so fast. I knew I probably should have set Tailwind up at some point early in the game. I keep on forgetting these things. So like, oh, but I could maybe Iron Head and kill the freaking Whimsicott. Maybe if I put more... Because I didn't put that many stat points into Aerodactyl's attack stat. Maybe if I did that. But he just does Surf is what I'm noticing. Tailwind. Or no. Wide Guard. Will that even help? That might not even protect him. Ice Flying. Yeah. He might switch out the Dragonite and just kill me. Okay, no. He's faster, so... He's definitely faster than Pelipper. When I can get this team to like a really solid point where like I kind of know what each one is doing. Killed? I killed, dude. What the... Hate this game, but love this game. Another crit. The amount of times in just the past hour that I've been crit sucks. I did have Tailwind up, maybe. Or was that their tail? No, it was probably theirs because they had Pelipper. I know I didn't set mine up. Or I did and they did as well. I am not paying attention. Okay, so Z moves, Dynamax, and Terras. I guess that makes sense to go in terms of that order, release order. And then each format will super... I don't know what that's where it's supposed to be. I just imagine bringing another 100 Pokemon. I don't know how I feel about, like, every month-ish dropping, like, 100 Pokemon. I don't know. Because part of... Because I know mobile will be... The mobile version of Champions will be dropping soon, which I'm sure that's kind of what they're also waiting on, just to, like, really optimize the game for mobile and other people. Which it makes sense, and I think it's also totally fine, because some people... Well, I saw, like, don't like how... the small Pokemon pool in terms of even like the new megas and stuff, which I agree with to a certain extent. King's Rock, that Citrus. Setup. Yep, we'll do these ones. I don't know. It's a little weird to me that they would potentially go so fast through all like the different gimmicks for each generation. But like, boom, here are all the new megas. Boom, here's Z moves. Boom, here's Dynamax. Boom, here's Terras. But I'd also give it to them. They could just totally make it weird and different and bizarre. Where it's like, for one, like here's like Dynamax. Here's the whole Dynamax gimmick with now the next generation plus maybe another generation's worth of Pokemon. The ones that weren't created up to that point. And then kind of same with like Z moves, right? Where it's like Z moves now with like Gen 8 Pokemon and stuff. Which is kind of interesting, even though I hate Z moves and such. Or do we... Because they Mega Evolve potentially Hail. I don't know what Absol does, so I'm actually totally... Blizzard... I'm gonna set up probably Wide Guard, right? In case they just Blizzard. Mega Evolve straight Blizzard. And then... there we go. Dino Pidgey doing awesome. Bro, Aerodactyl is just Dino Pidgey. I don't know if I like him more than... honestly, I always forget his name. Noivern. I like Noivern a lot as well. I just think he's a cool looking Pokemon. You know, dragon, bat looking thing. I also have a shiny version, so, you know, shout out to that. Also, low key, because I have the Frisk ability on him, he tells me about items, which is kind of useful, but also kind of not. It's kind of whatever. Rock Slide. I just have to wait for him to thaw now. That sucks, bro, that he just got frozen like that. Can we get the flinches? Can we get the flinches? Yes! That's a 1 flinch. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to Tailwind for the next 3 turns. Aerodactyl fell for the... I like some of the choice of words. He fell for the taunt. Like he could have done anything about that, bro. Like, you could have protected, obviously, or switched out, but, like, come on. That taunt was happening regardless. What are the chances? Didn't they also change the chances for, like, freeze and, like, sleep in this game? Iron Head back, I believe. Process avoided it, that kind of stuff. Oh, maybe I should up the physical attack of Aerodactyl. I thought I wanted to make him a little more bulky because he's like... But no. Also, he should be max speed. He might not be, but I think he's max speed. I don't remember. I changed his moves. I know I changed his moves, so I was like, I'd rather have the moves than the stats because I'm kind of running low on VP points right now. You know, grinding for some more, hoping to kind of also learn more about the team. So I would love the Gimmighoul Machagacha guy. So I have that nice fire water grass duo with Feraligatr, also Politoed, the Gimmighoul and Incineroar. Okay, battle info, let's see. Taunted for 2 more turns. We have Rain for 2 as well. I need this. Do I need this speed? Because the only thing I have to worry about... Yeah, we probably Tailwind. Oh, no, it taunted. I'm stupid. Sorry. What are they going to do? Probably like a rock move or something? I don't even know, actually, because they probably want an Earthquake that. Oh, Infernape. Keep mixing up the name, bro. To be fair, literally, Fire Starter, final stage that starts with, like, IN for, like, you know, incinerating or infer, whatever, you know, for burning stuff. They literally are basically, they're also basically the same Pokemon when you think about it. The fire animal that stands on 2 legs. Also, they're basically both firefighting. I know Incineroar is not, but, like, come on, they basically are. I'd be willing, 100% willing to bet when they were making Incineroar and like Litten, right, that it wasn't on the table at least at some point where they're like, okay, guys, do we go for another firefighting starter Pokemon? Are we gonna do that? And I would be willing to bet they were like, they were 50-50. It almost happened because who cares? But honestly, respect. I'm thinking I just Weather Ball the Garchomp because I get the boosted power. Muddy Water is cool and all for just like good spread, but it's kind of just that. It's just like spread damage. Like it's not really nothing else. It's nothing special. What does Scary Face do? Oh, it's speed. Okay, that's not bad. I'm already so slow, bro. Do I die? No. Why is it not like acrobatic? Is Pluck stronger than like, is the strongest like physical bird move, flying move? I know it's not besides like Brave Bird, but is it like that for the weaker ones, quote unquote? Okay, rain is over. I guess when I had another turn left of that. Maybe I should have Muddy Water. Actually, no, it probably wouldn't have changed anything damage-wise because I don't think Infernape would have killed him anyways. Oh, I see the issue. I'm really dumb. That's... Bro, I was mashing A and... bro, why do they keep giving me, like, these bot players, bro? He just iron-headed into my fire type. My fire and fighting type. It's only good without an item? Okay. Okay, dude. It's... Acrobatics is strong, but it's only good when if you don't have an item. Is that really... I mean, I know flying is like, you know... kind of gets screwed over a little bit in terms of the moves that's available to it for like special and physical. With the exception of Brave Bird, but that does recoil. I didn't know it did more if you have an item, or if you don't have an item. Bro, flying is... Playing this game really makes me actually kind of admire and appreciate the Pokemon balancing team. Because, you know, people often like will say and think of Pokemon, these competitive Pokemon, especially with doubles, as like a game of chess with like so many combinations and variables and things. Especially when you get like, you know, abilities, EVs, IVs, items, moves, etc. They're like, bro, there's so many like things to do. It's like really like a bit of like a storm or like mess of things. Gotcha. Okay, these teams with like these bulky Pokemon are having a really hard time to deal with. Flying Dragon. I don't hate Aerodactyl in the lead, and then kind of same. Because because he'll probably be special attacker, because that's just probably going to be the deal. I kind of don't hate. There's no reason really to keep. Okay, I'm thinking them. Yeah, if you use it, 55 damage, but if you don't have an item, it's boosted. That's so bizarre. I feel like I've never read that ever before in my life. But to be fair, also Acrobatics is like a chump move on like your middle to early stage bird Pokemon. So I guess I'm not too surprised that there's like some weird hidden tech there, bro. That's so weird though. That I don't like that. Intimidate. That's going to suck. Oh no. Okay, White Herb. That does help. Also, like I said, I want more items, bro. I really want more items. Like I know they probably are going to like nerf more than likely, like Assault Vest or whatever, or whatever items they're going to do that with. But like, come on. Yeah, Earthquake and Rock Slide. Just kind of see what happens. Rock Slide, okay. Dragon or Aerodactyl's faster. That's important to note. Also, did not do very much damage. Neither of them flinched. That kind of sucks. Is Arcanine dead? He is dead. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Ooh, that was a crit. Dang. Bro, finally, the RNG's on my side. I got crit literally like 3 times in the span of like 30 minutes. It was like you know, a few games in between there, but that happened. I think it happened twice in the same game. Insanity, bro. As much as I agree, the crit should be in Pokemon because you need that extra little bit of randomness, it doesn't make it any less annoying, bro. I like that it still hits through, like, you know, like stat boost. I think that's fine. That multiplier is just insane, bro. This was also a resisted hit when that happened to me like 45 minutes ago, bro. That's insanity. All that just got repeated. That's weird. Leaks come out. We're getting out next form. I think they're just trying to get new players to join and learn before it gets too crazy. No, 100%. I 100% agree. That's more than likely what they're doing. It's just a little annoying. But I also, you know, I trust and think, you know, for the future of the game, it is probably best. Not move info, or not move battle info. 100 stab punch. Now, I think we just do Earthquake. It'll be just more super effective on it, more than likely. Okay, Mega Dragonite. One of the, I think, lamest new Megas. That's just my opinion. I think it's... Actually, no. It's lame, but I think it's because I just think the other Megas are a lot cooler than it. Rock Slide, bro. Aerodactyl. Gain flinched. Sucks so much. Infernape. Flinched, couldn't move. Why'd he flinch, bro? Oh, no, wait, sorry. Fake out. Ew, that Aerodactyl looks like my sister. Does your sister look like a Rocky Pidgey, bro? Like a Dino Pidgey? A Rocky Bird? That's special. Yeah. Doesn't Intimidate trigger when on send out? I don't think it does, right? No, it doesn't. Okay. Bro, he has just been letting me click. Liquidation. Who's the bigger issue here? He looks like a Pokemon fusion. Aerodactyl? Aerodactyl. Actually, kind of. I always thought it was weird they call it Aerodactyl, bro, but like, he only looks like an Aerodactyl, not Aerodactyl. He looks like a Pterodactyl, only from like the body and wings and stuff. Head-wise, he looks like a dinosaur or like a dragon. Which I'm a little upset his Mega doesn't get like the dragon type or something. Just saying. Sinistra, restore health. That's gonna be annoying. That's what I want. I want a Sinistra, bro. So I can do that. That sucks. This should definitely kill this freaking Dragonite, right? It's like 4 times weak, and like Mega Feraligatr has like the best attack stat in the game. As far as I'm concerned, the Mega Feraligatr is just the best Pokemon in the game, as far as I'm concerned. I wish. Crobat does not look like Aerodactyl, bro. What are you on about? Pratique. Is it Pratique? Pratique? Crobat does not look like Aerodactyl. Maybe the purple on the inside of the wings, bro. Crobat is I think Crobat way cooler than Aerodactyl. That's just me. And I think they both look kind of cool. Like, Aerodactyl is just like a weird looking like dragon, right? He just looks like a gray bony dragon. And then Crobat is just sick, bro. He's got 4 wings and he's got like a little angry face. He's just always constantly like screaming or like disappointed. Just like my dad. Just kidding, not my dad. I love my dad. But you know what I'm saying. We do this. The matcha. Okay, that sucks, bro. Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta fake out my Feraligatr Gator boy? Yo, I love how, like, because Mega Feraligatr has that big, stupid red hat up at all times, literally just, like, I don't know, probably like a quarter of my screen practically is just being blocked by that stupid red hat. Yeah, I do kind of speak a lot. I kind of ramble a lot, man. If you were at work with me, bro, I just kind of constantly talk. And they know. He looks like a wyvern. Aerodactyl does look like a wyvern. That's the dragon with like the wings as part of its arms, right? Isn't that it? How many Pokemon does he have left? Oh, he has 2. I will protect the Feraligatr. I think just so I don't get totally yoinked with the freaking Matcha move, bro. I think it's really creative and interesting that they made a little Matcha, but like I'll be that guy. I don't like Matcha. It tastes like literal dirt to me, and so I don't appreciate it. Garganical. Let me look up this Pokemon real quick. I'm not as familiar with the new Pokemon. Let me trash talk Garganical. Oh, it's it's the rock. I knew it was a rock Pokemon. Oh my god. Garganical sucks, bro. That freaking like salt and rock move, it's just so tanky and annoying. I actually really like the look of it. Can we agree that he actually looks kind of cool? Can we agree on that? I think he actually looks kind of cool in terms of like he looks like the Minecraft like desert temple, bro. I actually really love it in terms of his look. I hate playing against him because he's just so annoying, but bro, he looks kind of cool. I love his big like cape, like thick, chunky, dirty fingers. I love he was on my team. Okay, thank God. At least someone here likes Garganical. I think he looks really, really cool. He's really annoying. Literally, I just heard how, I forget what part of him is the thing, but how one of his things got nerfed. I think it's like his salt damage over time thing. He looks like he also looks like the best cake ever, right? It's like vanilla creaminess or like whipped cream on the outside, bro, and then like a light chocolate or like caramel on the inside. Yo, he looks so tasty. And depending on how you view it, like the white temple, whatever you want to call it, on the outside, it almost looks like whipped cream as well. On like, you know, a big whipped cream thing. Garganical. I don't know if it's proof that I'm a child that I'm laughing at that or not, but I just find that really, really funny. I'm a moron. I clicked fake out on that. Yes, rock salt. That one. I was just reading how that got evidently nerfed in this game, which a lot of them did. Oh, you protected. Okay, it didn't even matter that I faked out that. I mean, it kind of did because I meant to do the Incineroar. Can you take out this stupid instrument? It's supposed to be super effective, Aerodactyl. Why can't you, like, kill this stupid cat? I will gladly praise Clefable, bro. I actually like Clefable. All those... I don't know if you're there with me. But, like, when I'm, like, 10, or when I was, like, 10, right, and first playing Pokemon, I'm like, bro, what is this stupid, fat, pink, fairy-looking Pokemon? I'm talking about Clefable, right? And then at the time, it's like a normal type. I'm like, bro, it's a normal type. Granted, normal's not bad, but still, like, it's whatever its ears, why are like its weird little things. Also from the anime, it's like it's supposed to be supposedly an alien, but it's just like fat, fluffy, whatever. It's like borderline a worse Jigglypuff in my mind, because at least Jigglypuff's kind of funny, anime-wise and general-wise. And then Clefable is just, it literally just looks like a ripoff. You're like, okay, we're gonna do Wigglytuff and Wigglypuff. We like that. Can you make it taller? Can you make it a little taller, you know, a little less cute, a little more weird looking? The ears and like random like hair, but not hair on its head. I don't particularly care. But now, like that's me as like a kid. Now me, I'm just like, okay, I can kind of appreciate it. I think especially now that it has like fairy type, it gives it a bit more of a unique flair. Also now, especially it's like, oh, is it Gengar's Shadow? I really like that theory. As I'm saying, normal resist rock. I think normal is actually pretty decent typing. I always kind of forget. Oh, there's a cutscene, bro. Lovely to see you, Jammed Stuff. It's been a while. Who the hell is this? You're Caraway, the Caraway. I'm so thrilled to meet you. I don't even know what to say. Come now, Tatoa. There's no need to get starstruck, I assure you. What will you get by defeating these poor mid players? I get VP, and that's all that I need right now, because I'm trying to train my Pokemon a specific way, man. I heard about Jammed Stuff's latest accomplishments, so I decided to pay a visit. Congratulations on your fine work in reaching the Great Ball tier. In recognition of your efforts, please allow me to confer upon you this rather great title. You earn the title of Great Trainer. Your box's maximum occupancy has been increased to fit only 5? This took me hours to get to this, bro. Way to go. Now that you can start more Pokemon, it'll be easier than ever to use all sorts of different strategies in your battle. The road to the champion tier is long, but this marks a significant step toward that goal. I look forward to more great work from you. For now, I shall take my leave. Take care. Thank you so much, Caraway. Come on back anytime. Also, actually, I totally forgot. I haven't done it because I just don't really care that much. I want to, like, customize my trainer. Whatever it is you're doing, Jammed Stuff, keep right on doing it. I was going to say keep on it. She's from the intro. I know she's from the intro, but because it's been, like, a few days or like in like multiple hours, I totally forgot about the people in this game. Like I forget there's a story in this game, bro. I guess like I was just saying, check out the shop. Is Mega Aerodactyl something to consider? I was thinking maybe give Aerodactyl his Aerodactylite instead of the King's Rock for the flinching, because I kind of like the idea of boosting the flinch chance, which it's fun. But he gets Tough Claws, which will boost his damage and all that. I don't know. What do we got clothes-wise? Belt, that sucks. Shoes. I like the sneak. That's 4,000, bro. I'm not gonna waste 4,000 on some freaking shoes. No. These are like some freaking clown shoes, bro. Better, yo, you can maybe fool someone else into buying that. I'm not a hat guy. I'm not a glass guy. Hairband, no. Hair, cosmetics, no. With my eyes, no. I think my eyes look totally fine, like just like that. Why do every new character design incorporate some Pokemon's parts all the time? I mean, do you not like them, man? Do you not like them incorporating it into the thing? I kind of like it. Depending, of course. It's just so much whatever stuff. I think it's to a point. I think when you do it a lot, it makes it less special, even though it would make sense. I also think it's a little like you're thinking about it too much, or like overrated, or no, what's the word I'm thinking for? I think it's just you're overthinking it. That's what I would think. Battle songs. No. Yeah, literally nothing. Okay. Any good items? I know Mystic Water's cool water moves, but I don't really need that for anything. Maybe? No. All those help with their specific type, which is nice. Actually, you know what? I agree it's kind of bad and cringe, but I think it depends on the character. In particular here, I kind of like this art style in this game, kind of. It's like just Scarlet Violet, which is like weirder looking, but it's also, I think the colors and like proportions and like I don't know, lines of the characters look really bizarre in comparison to the last Pokemon game. Like Sword and Shield, I think art style wise totally looks amazing. I like that the main characters and all of them look like they're like 16 years old, but also it's like round, more cartoonish style. I really like that look. It very much so reminds me of like the art for like Pokemon Black and White 2. That's just me. Okay, now back to training. Now I know Sableye is not especially great, but hear me out for a prankster user. Let me check as well. Sense that his attack is already fairly strong. Yeah, my Aerodactyl's speed is already maxed. If I give him a speed boosting nature? It's minus special attack. What's that? What would that look like? 200. That is actually a lot. And I could probably take out some points in his speed, probably. Because Noivern was already outspeeding pretty much everything with like 192. Called Quash. What is... Sableye has his own signature move? I did not know this. Quash. I was thinking that because obviously because this is a lower powered format as my prankster user of choice. Because I just don't have currently a Whimsicott or anything. What would he do besides just be a prankster user and like be like annoying? I'm not against it. I like Sableye. I think he's actually kind of cool. I think 190 is surely like already like pretty fast, right? In terms of general Pokemon. I'm also not seeing a lot of fast Pokemon. It's either they have priority or they're just decently fast. So I think we do that, and then I know it's making him tanky. Yeah, I kind of want him to hit just harder. Rock Slide, Iron Head. In terms of actually moves and stuff, I think he's actually totally fine. I'm trying to make him just tanky. And Sableye, when he megas, he becomes bulky. Yeah, I know Sableye becomes mega, obviously, because he has that big freaking rock in front of him, bro. If he wasn't tanky, that'd be a little weird. Does he keep the... Let me look this up. Does he keep the prankster ability when he mega evolves? Mega Sableye. What's his ability? That actually kind of matters, because maybe he'd be a decent mega. Probably not, but maybe. Magic Bounce. Reflect status changing moves. Yeah, that's not very good. Yeah, it's just... Whatever his stats, though. Let's see. His defense is crazy. His special defense is crazy. But his... is that 75... 85. Yeah, so his attack is still kind of poo-poo. That kind of sucks. Alakazam. I do still kind of like Alakazam. Ninja? Nah. Is Infernape doing fine? Yeah, I think he's actually doing totally fine. Feraligatr. Yeah, no, I think Ice Punch might be the move, because that can also help me deal with grass types. Oh, Incineroar. This is what I need to mess with. I need to give him an actual freaking attacking move. I haven't used Protect. I know it's like almost blasphemous to not have all your Pokemon have Protect, but most of mine don't, and I'm okay with this. Foul Play, okay, that's true. Foul Play is probably his best attacking. I'm thinking about it. But it's only... it wouldn't do anything for me, because I really literally just want to use Mega Feraligatr. That's why I'm playing this game. Because I just want to use Mega Feraligatr. I just want to use my boy. terminology. Pokemon cannot use any sound-based moves for 2 turns. That's actually not awful. 85-80, the move ignores the target's stat changes when dealing damage. 85 single target. Are there any like all Pokemon single target, single? Okay. Is it just Darkest Lair? Is that just like the go-to Incineroar like dark move now without knockoff? I feel like that's probably it. I've only seen Alakazam used once, and it was crazy. I like Alakazam. I've been seeing people use him like wild, like with some absolute shenanigans in particular. But I think because there's no like psychic terrain things, you're not seeing him as like an attacking Pokemon. I mean, you kind of still are, but mostly as like it's like a setup. Like I've seen them use like skill swap and stuff because he's also incredibly fast, but he's also really, really frail. I think I'll do Throat Chop for Incineroar. I just think that's probably best, right? Yeah. Fake Out, Flare Blitz, Throat Chop. That way he can still kind of always do something. But that's what I'm running into is like, I don't want to Flare Blitz and like just take a bunch of recoil, even though the damage would still be fine. Alligator, you're fine. Infernape, you're fine. Politoed. I think Encore is still the best other supporting move I could probably give him. Aerodactyl. Rockside, that. 190. He was like 180 before, I think, Aerodactyl speed-wise. And all I did was boost his attack. Yeah, because I really do want him just to be hitting his freaking... I mean, I can always change it back, so I guess it actually doesn't really matter. But there, then... 0, we got to max out his attack, and I guess just for bulk, more HP. There we go. So use the Giraffe to set up the Psychic Terrain with Helping Hand. Does he have Psychic Terrain, I guess, in the build? I mean, I know he can set up Psychic Terrain as a move. Action with Helping Hand. Or Alakazam. Wait. Set up the Psychic Terrain, Helping Hand. It doesn't matter. I'm probably not just going to use him, unfortunately. I might want to use a Girafarig because he's really cool and good. Also, I just like him because he's goofy. But we've got Great Ball rank, so that's actually really good. I'm finally out of Pokeball. Wait, let me check items. Sorry, I just want to make sure I have all... Because I was kind of thinking maybe change of items on some of them. Too late. Already got an appointment. Oh, well. I'm also just not that big a fan of like psychic like it's my least favorite. I just like other Pokemon, particularly by types and strategies, a little more. Okay, let's see. Talonflame is probably going to be their Tailwind setter. Psychic that. Do we... Physical. Or probably something like that, so I can parting shot into Politoed. Because I can only imagine they're probably going to lead Tyranitar and Excadrill. If they don't lead that, I'm not good at this game, which is true. But that's what I'm guessing the lead is Tyranitar. Oh, it's not. Okay. I wonder if he sees the water Pokemon and he just kind of knows that that's probably not best. I assume one of them is still going to exist, but that's fine. Yep, Intimidate activates. Tailwind. So he has the charge move. I don't know, besides his electric move, what Arcalon does. It really varies. I mean, I understand. I like Fairy. I think it's also whatever, but you know. Yeah, we do that. The Giraffe used the move and they spam Expanding Force. My least favorite type Fairy. Yeah, I don't particularly care just about Psychic Terrain and that whole gimmick. I like the Giraffe Rig just for his ability is solid, stops himself from priority moves, which is solid. He's also just a decent, setup Pokemon. He's just good. Also, he's goofy and funny. Giraffe Rig, Farigiraf, whatever the previous one is. I like him. Least favorite type. I'm actually trying to think about that. Probably like grass or something, bro. Okay, but Sylveon's like the exception to the rule. Like, because I think most people would like Sylveon in concept. Battle info. Nothing, no weather, anything yet. No, because is that going to be... Is Start Top effective on the... It is. I'd probably do that. Not that it matters, but I don't know if I want to take Chip. It's also going to be like neutral damage anyways. That did literally nothing. And his defense raises. Ugh. His defense raises again. I freaking forget about this, bro. Thank God like something like Mousehold isn't in the game. Here, I'm not too surprised for that. What do I do here? I'm really not understanding what to do here. I'm not. His Dragon Steel, really strong. He also has electric moves if I set up Rain, more than likely, which sucks. But he doesn't have Rain on his team, although probably one of his Pokemon just knows Rain Dance. I'm just surprised not to see like a Pelipper on his team or not. I guess I do probably have to send back out now Politoed. Right? We stop the weather, we muddy water into them. He'll just do that. Does this matter at all? Bro, why does this chat thing just keeps like just respawn everything? It's so weird. Yeah, we probably Mega Evolve, Liquidation, T-Tar. I thought no, I didn't. I'm like 2 or 3 turns behind practically, bro. So it depends on who's faster. Feraligatr, I think, should be faster. I would imagine because Tyranitar is really slow. Mega Evolve, start a turn. He also evolves. I wonder if he thought I was going to send, like, I would switch out into Politoed here. He might have. Liquidation, come on, go for, can we get the kill? Oof, so close, man. On the bright side, now we'll be able to send in Politoed, and maybe he'll be fine. Maybe. There's always a slight chance. It's not a very high chance, but there's a slight chance. My favorite type would probably be like water type. I've always liked them a lot. If you couldn't tell, that's why I have like 2 on them, my team. But I think I have like 3 because I might still have Primarina on. Water type I just think is always really cool. Which is ironic, because I don't really like swimming. And I hate water in real life. He did that. I'm surprised. Oh, he could do that. That's a little annoying. Left arch from that. That's also annoying. I should have probably brought Infernape instead, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what exactly I do here. I think we protect Feraligatr. He's gonna try and kill. I feel like we just have to like muddy water and just. I have to protect Feraligatr. I have to hope no one goes for him, or they do go for him rather, so they hit him to protect, and then hope that just muddy water is clean. Electroshot into Politoed. Okay. He's charging, but then it just goes off because it's raining. Wait, it gets the... I already knew this. I'm just annoyed at it. And Politoed dead. Awesome. what do I do here? This is really... I'm definitely learning on the fly. Would a fighting move be better on Incineroar? I don't know. I feel like I should probably should just have a Infernape instead of Incineroar in a lot of ways. Like, I get why Incineroar is so good, but a lot of times I also just feel like I'd rather have Infernape, bro. Because now, like, what do I do? Like, I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough. Competitive Pokemon is tough. Shocker. I know. Oh, I got the 1 in 3 chance, man. That's shocking. That's really annoying, bro. I at least could have killed that thing. This does nothing. I am not killing this thing. I would need like a special attacker of some sort, but I just don't have like many good ones of those. If any. So he's Dragon Electric. No, he's just Dragon Steel. What would be effective against that? Like literally nothing. Like fire is neutral. Ice I think is, or isn't that against Steel? I think it's, oh yeah, I think Steel is strong against Ice. Sucks. That really sucks, dude. These teams with the bulky dragon types, I'm not having the best of times with. I don't know what to do against, in particular like Archaludon and stuff. How do I deal with the steel dragon type? I don't know. Just gotta keep going at it. Who's special? Politoed's a special attacker. Yeah, I need fighting. Because I don't think it doesn't resist. Fighting is neutral on dragon. Okay, that actually does kind of matter. I think Infernape is the play. I do like Infernape quite a bit. I think he probably one of the cooler or coolest fire starter. Rock, dark that. Water that. So I'm thinking honestly something like that, because speaking of fighting, you need fighting or ground. Yeah, or ground. That's probably that is another go. Oh, then exactly. I think Incineroar is the go here. Fighting and ground move. He's not fighting ground type. He's at least a fighting type. Here's Garganacl for all the haters. This is for you, critique. Ironhead into. Do we set up Tailwind? Go for that? Probably. I don't know, because he might also have Rock Slide and like some charge thing. We'll need that into that. I'm thinking. I don't know. Also have Tailwind, because Infernape might actually be somehow slower for some reason. I don't know why that happened, but it might just happen. And then Earthquake. Bro, if this, I want Terras back in the game personally. I really like that. I think they're really interesting and cool. I don't like the damage thing where like now your stab moves are like 3 times effective, even though I kind of get it. But I just like the versatility of being able to change your type of Pokemon. Oh no, not a Belly Bolt Enjoyer. I hate this thing. This thing is stupid. I cannot believe that killed, bro. I should have wide guarded. My gut was telling me to wide guard, and I should have listened to it. And this thing used Dig. So, okay, so that electric type and that rock type. Muddy Water could kill that thing. I'm thinking Politoed. I like Politoed a lot. Politoed's cool. Politoed, my homie. Politoed is the superior or just better looking version of Belly Bolt. Basically, he just way cooler. Drain Punch, because I can't hit this thing or that thing. I really just have to Drain Punch on this. That's like the only thing I really can do is just Drain Punch the Belly Bolt. And hope I survive. Or hope he hits Politoed. Does he get to... Does the dig target, does it matter before or after he uses it? Okay, well, it did go into Politoed, which is interesting. More HP. Big. Yep. Awesome. That sucks. How did the Earthquake barely do anything to people, bro? He must just have him super tanky, bro. Yeah, I don't... I was not thinking there. Hey, you're right. I should have Earthquake to hit that dig Pokemon. You are smarter than I, good sir. I can only really hope now Feraligatr takes out this stupid freaking Belly Bolt. It is Garganacl, the Destroyer of Worlds. He is ruining my day right now. But I think that's also because I'm bad at the game, bro. Damage by recoil. How is this thing still alive? How tanky did they make this stupid... I don't know, what is it, a frog? It looks like a frog. Okay, we took out both of them. There's a chance, there's a hope. Also, thank God, Garganacl's gone. I hate this rock. Like he looks cool, but I'm glad he's gone. Oh yeah, how Thunder will hit a flying Pokemon. Like these are all things like I know, right, when I like remember it, but I just always forget because it's like in my subconscious. I'm not thinking about it. I'm thinking it very two-dimensional. That's my problem. I keep thinking two-dimensionally or three-dimensionally, whatever the Doc Brown quote is. Oh yeah, our Surf with Dive. I forget about the Dive Surf one more so than the other ones. The other ones are a bit more intuitive, I think. Sneasler, that he might... I think we protect both just to see what happens, honestly. I don't know. I'm kind of maybe guessing Belly Bolt Snorlax? Or not Belly Bolt, Belly Drum? Snorlax my favorite. Snorlax is a good normal. I actually really love Snorlax. I think everyone loves Snorlax. Ice Beam into Feraligatr? That thing knows Ice Beam? Surely it can't be that good as well because it's a freaking physical attacker, not a special attacker. That's kind of funny. Ugh, sucks not having Pokemon to switch out to. Double Edge. I think Sneasler's the bigger issue. Fire Claw. Okay, no poison or anything. Thank God. Woo, there we go. Okay, I think we won this. I think we got this. I'm awesome. Muddy Water. I am loving Politoed, bro. Politoed is so good. Snorlax, I'm so sorry to have to do this to you, mans, but you're gonna have to die. Okay. I'm also glad about... Bro! What is the RNG on this freaking game, bro? Why Clefable? Of all the normal types, you choose that. Kind of just want him to protect, honestly, if he can. If he's able to unfreeze, then just protect himself from another Ice Beam, bro. Of all the normal Pokemon, you choose Clefable. I don't even hate Clefable, but I just think there's better normal types, bro. Like Snorlax, for instance. Or like, I don't know, Regigigas, anything else? Oh, Earthquake. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know. What are some other cool normal Pokemon? Regigigas, Snorlax, Oh, weather's done, right? Yeah, there's no rain. That's just gonna become a normal move. Weakness to patience, just to make sure I don't kill myself on accident somehow. normal Pokemon. I'm trying to think. Oh, Porygon, Kangaskhan, Lopunny for all the real ones out there. Pidgeot, I think is cool. I really like Pidgeot a lot, actually. He's not very good, obviously, but I think he's kind of cool. And I do kind of like his Mega with the long, like, anime, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Looking hair. I actually kind of love that. That's awesome. Arceus. Eevee kind of basic. I don't care for Eevee all that much. Is Galarian, is he normal type? I know he's dark. Is he dark normal probably? Sure is normal? How is he not flying fighting, bro? I did win, thank God. Galarian is a goon. What typing is this? I know it's, or I think it's part dark type, right? Oh, that's Obstagoon. How would you look at that? What are the odds? Actually, probably very... Yeah, normal dark, yep. Ooh, knocked out. I appreciate that, actually. And you're right, Blissey can solo, but that's why we hate it. Blissey... Look, it's just... It's Blissey, bro. Like, I like those Pokemon. I think they're cool. I think Audino's the worst of those, like, you know... pink, beige, light-looking, like, attacker Pokemon. I think they're cool. Audino sucks. But, like, why? Just why? I actually really like Noctowl. That's a good reminder. I wish Noctowl got like a new Mega or something. I think he kind of deserves it. Back to this. Fire, Ice. Who'd they lead? Probably like Glimmora. Like ground that. Yeah, I'm thinking that. I would imagine they would lead Glimmora. In which case we just totally... What will I get by defeating these poor mid players? Bro, I need more VP. That's what I'm gonna get. That's what I want. I just need more VP. I know Audino's American Chansey, but like, Audino's so lame, bro. That was the time when I saw that Pokemon, I knew I was like, oh, so you're really just copying Gen 1 and like the formula, which is fine. But we can all agree probably that Audino's like the weakest of those, right? Defeated by... I like its Mega. I think it's a bit interesting, the Mega, in terms of like play style and like look, but like Switch, he probably does like a flying move or an Earthquake into my Infernape as well. I think we'll switch Infernape into Politoed and then we'll just Rock Slide. Yeah, we'll Rock Slide because that should be effective on them. I've never looked at Audino and been like, you know who Audino is just like better than, playstyle wise, art wise, everything wise. I'm just like, you know, Chansey, Clefable, the other ones. I just don't get it, man. I think he's all right. I don't hate Audino. I'm just saying I think he's the worst one. I also would probably pick Snivy. I really like Oshawott a lot, but then I see Samurott and I'm just like, oh no, this Pokemon kind of stupid. Because I wanted to like Oshawott. I think also Duat looks really sick. That's like that's one of the few times I think where like the middle evolution actually doesn't look like a weird awkward teenager who's just like in a phase of trying stuff, mom. And then you evolve into Samurott, which doesn't look bad, but it just doesn't look like, you know, like the cool samurai otter with shells and stuff. And then so because of that, Snivy's the automatic winner just because it's significantly better. It's significantly better. It's consistent the entire time. Okay, Infernape's faster than Aerodactyl. That's interesting to note. Watch out, flinched. Does Infernape know like Fake Out? If he knows Fake Out, which I actually haven't looked at, I think that's definitely a reason to have him over Incineroar. I need to check his moveset, bro. He's faster. I imagine he's going to do another electric move. Or like Thunder Punch again. Oh, I need more armor. I think I like like I said, I like Samurott. I like Hisuian Samurott too, even though it doesn't change a whole lot in my mind. Oh, it does no fake out. Oh, Infernape stocks are going up in my mind, bro. Or this they're really fast. I assume probably Basculegion as Swift Swim, so I'm not too surprised that he's really fast now. I'm a little surprised that the Infernape is faster than my Aerodactyl. That I am in particular very shocked at. But as I was saying about Samurott, I think it's just you lose me when you make it a quadruped or four leg, because Oshawott and Dewott are both standing on hind legs like a samurai probably would, and then this thing does that, which is fine, but it's just not as cool in my mind. How many turns of rain do we have left? Probably like 2-ish. Battle info. Okay, yeah, 2. I was counting correctly. We protect Politoed, and then there's no prob. The only thing that can like really kill for Alligator would be like a fairy move or the super effective grass move. But once I mega evolve, I should resist grass, right? Or because I think I do resist grass, so it should be like a neutral hit. Like I know the cat thing is going to crit anyways because that's the nature of the move, but whatever. What do I get rid of Fake Out now instead of on Infernape? Because he's so good. I have like Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, Drain Punch, and then Earthquake. I have 4 really solid moves, I think. Protect, come on. Politoed, my mans. For Alligator, Shocker. Okay, that didn't do too much. And that was a crit. Okay, they're doubling into for Alligator. No, come on, man. I cannot believe he lost that. Oh, because they also have... Do they use a Tailwind Setter? Yeah, the Noivern. Okay. Where's that mine? Because I don't think I Tailwind yet, which might be the issue, actually. Huh. Maybe running max speed Aerodactyl is probably better. Perhaps. I really thought Fralier was going to survive that. Flower Trick, Rash Effect. No. No. Dang it, bro. Every time I think I'm getting ahead, every time I think I'm understanding the game, I'm like, bro, okay, this is a nice, like, a game of inches and miles of things, right? I'm doing this, you're doing that, with the cat, all this stuff, and then I just lose it all. That sucks, man. On the bright side now, though, actually, I'm going to go give Infernape Fake Out. Thank you for the tip, Monkey Disease. You have been extremely helpful and awesome, bro. Thank you very much. Also, thank you for the discussion. I do love talking about Pokemon, mans. Quit battling. What's a move to get rid of? Obviously, you want, like... Ugh. I think probably getting rid of, like, Thunder Punch, but I don't have any electric coverage. Well, because what is electric good against? It's obviously good against flying and then water types, which I think he's like my only real way of dealing with that. Earthquake's really good. I think it's probably Earthquake or Thunder. Right? Probably like... Because that gets boosted. That one doesn't, though. Who's it going to be best on? Because most of the flyers anyways are going to... see, this is difficult. It's difficult. I don't be super effective on that. I probably don't even know if I necessarily kill them all the time. Yeah, I totally forgot. I did not mess at all with Infernape stats. No wonder he keeps getting outsped by everything, bro. That probably special defense, right? Not that it really matters. Back to this. Plus speed. Yeah, he's really fast. That's good. Iron Fist as well for his ability. What move is better for, or what move should replace Fake Out? I don't know which one I should do. I'm a little worried here. Because I don't have a lot of good... Yeah, I think it's Thunder Punch, honestly. I think it's just Thunder Punch. Scary Face. Endeavor Fake Out. There we go. There. Yes. That'll probably be best. I think moveset wise, you know, strategy wise, I think it should be a lot better. Also, he's faster now. I totally forgot. I forgot to change his points around. Attack speed. Yeah, so he should be a lot better now. As for Incineroar, I think he's kind of obsolete almost now. Don't get me wrong. I think Intimidate's really good and strong. Sloops Xena, how's it going? Appreciate that. Are there other Pokemon? Oh, like I said, Sableye. Well, I like Sableye. What does he get at max? Probably max speed's useless, right? He only gets to 91. Can you learn Trick Room? That might be something, actually. I don't know, actually, for what to do with Sableye. Obviously, Prankster. Oh, Quash. It literally has this move. Cause the target to move last in the turn. That's interesting. Doing good. I'm glad. How about me? I am totally fine. I'm playing Pokemon. And honestly, what might be my new favorite Pokemon game. Because I always like competitive Pokemon. Where is Night Slash? Where's the move? Is it Payback? No. Wash, Dark Pulse, Splattered Torment? No, I don't even know. What are some other moves for it? Light Screen Reflect, Trick Comment. Does it know Fake Out? That'd be actually kind of good if it knows Fake Out as well. Oh, that's only for non-damaging move, but still. No, or no, it does actually. That's actually extremely interesting. Oh, Foul Play. That might be the one that's already... using the target's attack stat instead of the user's target stat. That is actually probably best. Is it more of a physical? If I have it as equal attack is 95, so attack. Okay, so it's a physical attacker. I guess that means we give it like adamant, right? 1200. Okay, we can maybe change one more move. Pokemon Champs is it my favorite game right now? 100%. I always really like competitive Pokemon. It's just, you know, the grinding stuff to like train your Pokemon and all that. That has always been the issue. Because to me, it's like, how lame. What's a good status? Can it get Trick Room? Trick Room would be cool because that's, besides Tailwind, I have no real speed control. Wonder Room, Skill Swap, Trick, Rest, Reflect, Light Screen. No, it doesn't. That kind of sucks. There's this special attack and that and regular attack. That's not bad. Light Screen, Reflect, Confuse Ray. I like the idea of giving it Will-O-Wisp or Disable. I like all these. I like how really annoying Sableye is, and I don't know what to do. I like Recover, Disable. Let me see. Also, because he's Ghost Dark, Foul Play is already Dark move. It uses that stat. I need a Ghost move. Ghost. Sounds really good. Yes, it is. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Sloops Arena. Ghost. Move category. Physical, because for some... I mean, I guess it makes sense. He's a physical attacker. That. 60, 70, 90. Poltergeist. Move fails the target. Isn't holding an item. Isn't holding an item. That's interesting. Can hit through, protect, or detect. It can... This move can hit a target using a move such as protect or detect and removes the effects of those moves. This move never misses. Why not just give it 100% accuracy then? has a one stage. Shadow Claws is probably better, right? I think Phantom Force is good, but I just think Shadow Claw is going to be a lot more consistent, right? Right? Okay, anyways, back to this move category status ones. Helping Hand, Psych Up, Encore, Pain Split. Protect's not bad, obviously. What's a good... I like Disable a lot, actually. I really like Disable. Or Will-O-Wisp, because that'll also shut down physical attackers. I think maybe this could be the play. I can always change it back. What do Will-O-Wisp? Because there's a lot of physical, Fake Out, Shadow Claw, Foul Play. No, I think Shadow Claw is the trick. I think it's trying to trick me into having another move like that, or like another attacking move, but he's just not going to be an attacker pretty much for the most part. Like he just ain't doing it, bro. My weekend has been fine so far. Thank you for asking. Terminology, reduce special moves. 17. Ugh. Was it Rash? No, what was his move before? Or it was Quiet. Okay, yeah. We'll do that. Okay, I think now that's fine. What am I up to on my weekend? For me, we went to church, we got food, and now because, you know, it's the 7th day to rest, now we just vibe, and I was just playing Pokemon. The box. Okay, I'm feeling somewhat decent with the Sableye. Swap to that. Is the berry all that good? I don't even know. Item-wise, just because they're so limiting. Maybe Marina for fairy types. What do I have? I have Iron Head on the Aerodactyl for fairy types. Another Intimidate user. That's fine. I just don't know if I really prefer that. Water, fairy move. Because what's fairy? Fairy's gone. I think... Ugh. I think we'll try that because I know, like, give an item to hold. Quick Claw. What does Lumberry do? Yeah, that kind of does literally nothing to me. Focus Sash. It might be a little frail, so maybe a Focus Sash might actually 100% might be ideal for this Pokemon. Oh, I'll give it that. That seems fine. Thank you for liking my model. It's not mine, but it is very nice and cute. Thanks to the big eyes. Okay, back into the ranked ladder we go. How long have I been live for? Let's see. 2, almost 3 hours. Again, matchmaking. That's fine. I don't know. Depends how much longer I want to be on. Okay. Let's see what Sableye can do for us, and hopefully Infernape can be a lot more useful. He's still very frail. So Prankster him. I'm seeing... Did I put... No, I think I did put Will-O-Wisp on Sableye. Yeah, probably these two, because I think water is going to be ideal for me anyways. Why don't I have customized panels? Because I am cheap and I don't have money. Or do I really care that much for aesthetically speaking those things? At least at this moment, because I'm cheap. That's why I don't have panels. Fairies, Grass Fairy, Fire Flying. fake out Whimsicott potentially? No, probably fake out the Charizard. You probably just have to do that, right? And then Rock Salt. Is it X or Y? I presume it's Y. Yeah, makes sense. Out. Okay, this is good. I have Politoed in the back. Tailwind. That makes sense. Bro! Oh, yes! I forget it's 4 times effective, actually. Because of rock and flying. That is so good. Aerodactyl hasn't gotten like a lot of one hit, so I'm just really glad that it finally did get one. Now as for this, White Light Screen. Actually, I don't know. I don't think either of these are going to do very much damage. Maybe Fake Out isn't the thing you have on Sableye. Actually, we'll switch Sableye into Politoed just so we can get rid of this weather. And then we'll Rock Slide again, because, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. What are you laughing at? Monkey disease. Gazettes. Take out, that makes sense. Moonblast. Is that gonna do... Okay, no, didn't do much. It's, Muddy Water into both these fools. And Wire Guard. Okay. Moonblast again. Is that... Okay, yeah, Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl. Rock Slide. Do we get the flinch? Do we get the flinch? A flinch? Drain Punch. That's interesting. I did think about that for Incineroar. I know the Charizard. I'm amazed that it didn't even survive slightly. Like, I know it's 4 times a weakness. Like, I think it's 4 times effective. I know it's at least super effective. I just did not think it was going to like literally explode like that, bro. It's just gone. He made him flinch. That's my issue. That should be enough to kill the Whimsicott, right? Surely? Surely, like, now Ironhead should be able to knock it out. It's faster. Dang it. That would be for, Tailwind. Tailwind. Could I... No, I Muddy Watered. Okay, so this might actually kill both of them anyways now. Okay, no. Dang it, bro. Politoed. Like, I know I made you slow on purpose, but like, why you gotta be that slow, bro? Vivian is a weird choice. Like, I know, like, for similar reasons that, like, Pokemon like Butterfree is good, because they're able to just, like, Sleep Powder, Stun Powder, all that. Okay, their Tailwind is done. What do we have left? That's left. Charizard, Incineroar, Whimsicott, that. Okay, I think basically Charizard should be able just to come in and sweep, bro. Because he has Ice Punch still, so I'll be able to deal. Because... yeah, it's Flying type. We Muddy Water just for some spread damage, and then we Ice Punch this. Is Whimsicott? It should be faster than Politoed. I couldn't imagine that it would be much faster than Feraligatr. Feraligatr, I feel like it should be faster, especially now with no Tailwind, but they could also just reset it back, obviously, with their Prankster Tailwind. Whimsicott protected. That seems like, I understand the play. Obviously, I would probably do the same thing. That seems a bit useless because I think your main damage dealers now are literally just Incineroar. Right? Like, how are you going to kill me is the issue. I'm kind of learning, right? I'm learning somewhat the importance of having Pokemon that can deal consistent damage, or at the very least, like, having your main damage dealers, like, keeping them safe, which really helps in my case when, like, Feraligatrs, at least in terms of typing, is defensively pretty strong. He's just good because, like, once I took out their Charizard, and I can only imagine they're really butthurt by that Rock-Slide just really blew it up for some reason. I can only imagine they're like, okay, what do I do now? Incineroar is like support Pokemon. He can do some damage, but he's mostly support. Then you have Whimsicott, and then I don't know what the point of the Vivian was, the Butterfree looking wannabe thing. But, like, you were probably better off bringing, like, Kangaskhan or someone else on your team, so you can have another, like, main damage dealer. Liquidation. Yeah, okay, there we go. We won that one. GG's. That was easy shmoney. Easy shmoney, as they say. And you made him flinch. God dang it, Politoed. You have one job, just one. It's not a very hard job. It's just to, like, do your job. I'm sure it doesn't matter, but I'm not going to do liquidation or whatever. Solar Beam. Oh, I forgot it was charging. Brandon Guard, that's the other. I know dude does the sleep shenanigans, kind of like Butterfree and other, like, bug grass Pokemon. I forgot about Friend Guard. I forget that's even a move half the time, bro. Okay, that one was good. One win, awesome. We're going back positive, boys. Sableye, I think, is an interesting pick, and I'm still thinking moveset-wise, trying to wonder. If I ever get the Matcha guy, he's probably going to replace the Primarina, just because Primarina isn't doing much. Tail, Dragonite. This is like a bulky team I'm seeing. Also, Meganium, obviously, for like solar beams and synthesis. Even though they don't have to set up Sun, it will act like it. I'm thinking... I'm actually kind of liking Sableye and Fernape, Politoed for Alligator. I don't know how I feel about my choice in Pokemon. I'm a little hesitant. Had Fake Out. I think that's almost exactly what this thing had before I changed the move. Or I know I had Squash and Foul Play, but I think I added Fake Out. I do like your little moveset there. I think that's good actually. I really like that. But Sableye has so many options. Like, what do you pick, Obviously, we Fake Out first. Who do we do? I think Dragonite, right? Because I can only imagine Meganium might swap out or something. I know it gains Fairy type, so it's hard to say which one's going to Mega Evolve. Okay, Meganium. I kind of figured, because I feel like the Fairy type's going to be a bit more useful here. Oh, I also really like that starters are, like, good / getting used a whole lot right now, because everyone loves a good starter Pokemon. Good. In particular, right, I just think I like all the new Megas from, like, Emboar. Oh, strong. That makes sense. Of, like, Emboar, Feraligatr, Meganium, Gen 1 ones, obviously, like, Charizard and all of them. It's just good that they are good. In particularly in this format, even obviously they'll get a little bit less so as the power level increases, but in the meantime, go to Pokemon. What can Sableye? That sucks. I should probably give Infernape the band now. I thought maybe I guess because maybe Sableye doesn't really matter and he has priority. So he'll do his move first before Infernape can. And then he'll survive and whatever. Oh, 100% Meganium, like, you know, as much as I love for Alligator, and I think Gen 2 kind of in general needed a bit of like a glow up or some love. Typhlosion got his Hisuian form, which is dope. And then for Alligator is cool, but I think he was cool enough where I think I could be okay with him never getting like a Mega or whatever. Light Screen, because that's gonna be that. Yeah, we set up a Light Screen and then Protect Politoed. I think Meganium more so than like Typhlosion pre Hisuian form, more so than for Alligator pre Mega Evolution. Meganium really needed something, probably a Mega or like another alternate form or whatever. Meganium really needed like Meganium really needed the work. It needed a new like look, because while I like its like look in terms of like, you know, grassy dinosaur, I think the Mega does add quite a bit. You know, more flowers, which is cool. But then also its ability, its moveset's pretty solid. The added stats, right? Because just Gen 2 stats in general are, you know, just a little power crept, which is, you know, fine. It happens to a lot of Pokemon. Their attacking stats. I can only imagine it's going to... Ah, no, that sucks. That really sucks. Muddy Water. That's because it's just not effective on either of them, though. That sucks. That's a little annoying. I wish Sableye could learn Trick Room. That would be cool. I would very much so appreciate that. Sableye lives. Oh yeah, I agree. I like the Mega design. I think it is still very, very, very basic and simple to like an absurd degree. And I do agree. Actually, now you say that, like on its feet, I just noticed on its feet, it's got like a little like flower / like little ribbon things at the bottom. If you see it right there on its little feetsies, that's cute. I think it needs a, like, I don't know, tail, like a flower tail or something. I don't know. It needs something, and you know, but I do still think this is a lot better to the basic form, bro. Like Meganium needed like literally anything. Meganium would have taken scraps of scraps. It's crazy. I think we switch out Sableye. I don't even know what to do. Like I knew I was gonna lose Infernape just because he sucks, man. Not because he sucks, just because he's so frail. Bro, if I knew you were gonna do that, I would have used a Weather Ball, bro. Yeah, like a Flower Tail, I think would be cool to make game, because otherwise, I think it looks almost exactly the same, except it has, you know, like 5 more flowers on its neck. Like whatever, bro. Like it almost looks like it would be like a weathered form, like, you know how like Sawsbuck or like those other Pokemon, like they look different depending on like the weather. It looks almost like that for Meganium. Like this is like summertime Meganium or springtime Meganium where it grew more flowers, and then base form is like, you know, like fall or other one where it just has less flowers. Like that's what it looks like basically. Oh, Meganium's ability. I'm really glad that it got the better ability and that Alligator got an alright ability, even though it upsets me to no degree, just an absurd degree. Do we Mega Evolve? No, actually, because if this, nope, freaking A, man. If Abomasnow also does a thing, then that's going to suck. Is Fake Out's effective, right? Because he just died. Yeah, like Sawsbuck, yeah. I really wish, because I've been playing Pokemon Black too. You know, on my YouTube channel, there's some videos and streams of me playing it for a little bit. Check it out. But I really like that whole gimmick, like, okay, Pokemon changes with the weather. But why does it not change typing or get like moves with that stuff, bro? Like it makes no sense. Why are we doing this whole weather gimmick, but then not actually like following through with it? Like it's crazy. Oh yeah, I 100% agree. There's going to be no like probably other type versions of those moves. Like you're not gonna see like I don't know, like that for like electric moves or something like with thunder or like I think it's really just thunder. But like like oh this acts like it's like raining. I guess like for hurricane or something like that. Like acts like there's like rain going on, which I mean there kind of already are. But I think in regards to that, no, yeah, it's just a good ability. They're never gonna make another better version or alternate versions of it because it's just too good. It really is just too good. All your moves act like sun is up, even when sun isn't up. Which is crazy. Because sun's already, like, I would argue... actually, that's about the same. Sun and rain are, like, pretty much neck and neck for, like, as how good they are right now. Which is whatever. I'm totally losing this game. That's fine. Because all... like you already are going to play Meganium probably on a Sun team, right? For moves. I did a lot of damage. For its moves like Solar Beam and the other ones are just better in the Sun for whatever reason. Plus you get like the coverage from like the Fire type Pokemon or whatever that may be. And then especially if we go back to like the Paradox Pokemon, right? Like the ancient forms, they all like usually get something with photosynthesis, I think it is, with the sunlight. Right? It's like, can you imagine like those, like this Meganium or whatever, or just maybe not that because it doesn't set up sun, but something like that, right? A sun team with that, like Walking Wake, because it's also good in sun, and it's like a water type that gets boosted, plus this because it's just solid. I don't know. The possibilities are endless, and 100%, I think Meganium needed it. I'm glad they gave it a good typing as well, like Fairy type, as much as people say don't or do like it. It gave it a good typing because Fairy is good. Oh, that's such a good idea for like Vanillish or whatever that Pokemon line is. Oh, bro, this guy also has a Feraligatr. I'm seeing a lot of fire though and water on his team. I'm thinking, a lot of special. I'm only seeing 4 of his Pokemon can Mega Evolve, which is kind of annoying. Ugh. That do I use? He doesn't have Thunder Punch anymore. He has Fake Out, Fire, Earthquake. Yeah, it's probably just Gator and Toad. Yeah, I agree. I think if you gave Sawsbuck that ability to like change types depending on the weather, and obviously you can like maybe set competitively, be able to set the weather or set the type, whatever that may be. It should be kind of like Rotom's, where like it gets a signature move for that type. So like Ice one gets like Blizzard or whatever. Summer one, what you like want to do with it can get like Solar Beam, or the other one can get Solar Beam. The Summer and Spring one you have to kind of like mess with a little bit. Maybe one can get like a Water move or like a Sun move, or a Fire move rather. Sorry. Fake Out. Who do we fake out? Probably, because he might go to Sun Garchomp. He's just gonna be more annoying. And then we might get a repeat what happened to the Charizard. I really, really love your idea. I cannot stress it enough. With the ice cream one, like you change the flavor of it and so it changed its type, bro. That's an awesome idea. Bro, I would love like the spicy one or whatever for like a fire type ice cream, which have you seen like hot or spicy ice cream? They're really weird. For that, I would love that, bro. Because I actually really like Vanillish. I know some people hate it. So it's like Gen 5 Pokemon are just household items, but like I kind of love them. I just think they're kind of cute and cool looking. I like how like it's like straw and another head, bro. Drives me crazy he can't change flavor and we need a new cast form. Such a cool idea to change type based on weather. I agree. Or I think give us another cast form type, but also give him like a boost in his stats or something, bro. I think he deserves it. Will-O-Wisp that. And then probably Tailwind will be good. Because the only thing that can hurt me from Garchomp is going to be like a non-ground move, which I think I should maybe survive, maybe. And then I think Machamp might be able to get us, but now that I've lowered his... The burn went through, didn't it? The Will-O-Wisp? I think it did. That'll lower his physical attack, which will be fine. Storm Throw. Oh yeah, see, we are cooked. That was a crit too. Holy... Was that? through the burn. Yes, that was... Spicy ice cream is weird because it's like, it's cold, but it's spicy. I love it. I thought when I was like looking at their team, I was like, okay, this is a Mega, that could be Mega, that could be Mega. I could have sworn in my head for some reason that he had a Mega. I know he doesn't, but I'm probably just thinking of the Gigantamax form. What do I do? Probably, I guess, maybe switch out. We set weather. Yeah, probably. Nope, we already did Tailwind. And then, yeah, I guess we'll just do that again. I don't know. I'll see how much damage Ironhead does with Aerodactyl. Otherwise, probably Rockslide might have been better. But I think it's whatever. Because there's not even a guaranteed chance on the rain. This will just probably do a little more solid damage. Rough Skin. Okay, that's what he has. Ooh, nice. That also flinched. King's Rock on the Aerodactyl. Very, very useful. Oh, you forgot about... You and so many others forgot about the Gigantamax form, man. Because it kind of is pointless. And I like Machamp, but, you know, he just gets so disrespected all the time. Kind of deserved, or not deserved, because, like, he's cool and all, but, like, you know... Doesn't he get access to now, though, like, one of the one-hit KO moves with his No Guard ability? Or whatever that move is? That lets all moves, like, hit with 100% accuracy or whatever. Unless, like, nerfs are changing. I heard that was the thing that was happening. Or that would happen, where it's like, oh, he has this ability and move now, but whatever. What's your least favorite generational gimmick? My least favorite is Z moves. I just don't like big, strong moves. And then next would probably be Gigantamax form, because I don't really like big Pokemon. But Z moves are worse. Z moves I definitely don't look forward to on here. At least with Gigantamax, there's like some strategy and ideas to it. Z moves is literally just random. Everyone has like a random KO move. Probably, I think. I probably should have done Ice Punch. I would have O-code either way. It doesn't matter. No, yeah, No Guard. Okay. Did I say that? I don't remember if I did. But that's the one I'm thinking of. I would agree Snuggle Forever with Mimikyu is awesome. But I think the Z-move concept as a whole is just probably the lamest one. Because, like, you know, hear me out. What if we just gave Mimikyu, like, a new Mega? I think that would be way cooler than a Z-move. I'm just saying. Like its Mega would be like... You could do it like... its Mega would be like one of the Mega, like, Raichus, which I like the 2 new Mega Raichus as well. I think those are really cute and cool. Or it could be like its Mega is the Mimikyu version, right? Like the Rag version of, like, Raichu, which would be cool. I love that idea for it. Because I just think Megas and, like, those other ideas are way cooler than, like, you know, freaking giant move. I mean, I like the concept because at least his Z move plays with his whole gimmick of, like, you know, going under his cloak and no one sees that. That's awesome. But Incineroar. Incineroar. Why did this thing get added to Smash? Of all the Pokemon, I don't even hate Incineroar, but, like, of all the Pokemon you choose to add to Smash Bros, you choose this thing. It's 2 Pokemon left. I still have all 4, actually, so that's actually really good. I do agree. I love both the new Raichus. I also like Alolan Raichu. Alolan Raichu is really cute as well. For the 2 new Megas, I like Y a little more. I like his long tail. It just kind of follows the design of Raichu with the long tail, and I just like it. It's more mouse-like. Maybe it's because it looks more like Pikachu, the Y one. But I like both. I really like both of them. They're cool. I do like they're adding more, like, 2 Megas to the Pokemon, right? Lucario got another one. Garchomp got another one. Raichu got 2, right? That's cool. Wish there was, like, an Alolan Mega Raichu. That'd be cool. No. I'm saying, of all the Pokemon you could add to Smash, why Incineroar? Like there's literally like at the time what like 800 Pokemon, and you're like, we're gonna add this guy. This is gonna be the one. This is it. Like I don't even hate Incineroar. He cool. He aight. It's just whatever. You know, I'm just saying. And I like Megas. Obviously, I think everyone just universally loves them. And I've never seen like a lick of Digimon. So to me, I have no idea if it's like Digimon. I'm familiar with the concept, but like, I don't know, man. Overheat. That's fine. This is also his last Pokemon, so that's fine. Bro, this game is so easy sometimes. Nah, this game is really difficult. But I love the challenge. This is my chess. Like, why play chess when you could play competitive Pokemon? Yeah, I know Ash has one, but like, come on, can you, give me a better reason. Come on, like where Pokemon, like literally Pokemon Trainer in Smash, like those 3 Pokemon besides like Charizard and Squirtle, right? Or I guess no, Ash does have all of them, but like that character Pokemon Trainer is basically Ash. That doesn't really make sense. Like, I'm just saying, could have been anyone else. Literally been anyone. I've seen like those mods of like they add like Zeraora or like Tapu Koko or like, I don't know, cool Pokemon. I think objectively cooler Pokemon, and like yes, that over Incineroar. But I don't even hate Incineroar. I think he's fine. Is he technically red? I mean, I know that he is, for all intents and purposes, basically red. But, I mean, they call him Pokemon Trainer. What Pokemon I want in Smash, I, for one, I think it would have been baller if they added, like, another Pokemon Trainer type. I know it would have been a lot, because it'd be like 3 characters. I've seen them where they add, it's like Pokemon Trainer again, but with, like, Johto Pokemon or something. So, like, Alligator, to me, would be, like, the Charizard. And then, like, Bayleaf, Cyndaquil for, like, the middle one, Ivysaur, then, like, Squirtle looking line. Or, in terms of individual, I don't know, Tapu Koko, if you want to do, like, some Sun and Moon stuff, I think would be pretty cool. Or, like, a Necrozma. No, probably not a Necrozma. Probably, like, a Tapu Koko, like, one of the Tapus would be lit. So, Dragon, Psychic, Fairy. Thinking Sableye, Aerodactyl. These 2 in the back. That's what I'm thinking with this. Other Pokemon. So I'm trying to think. That was Incineroar was primarily because like at the time, right? It was like Sun and Moon and like Ultra Sun and Moon were coming out. So yeah, I just think like Tapu Koko, Zeraora. You could do Zarude. I mean, probably not. That Pokemon kind of sucks. There's literally like an infinite amount of Pokemon you could choose from, practically. Fake Out. Who's the bigger? Probably Espeon. It might do some weird psychic shenanigans, man. Fake Out. I am liking Fake Out quite a bit on Sableye. I just think it's solid. Rock Slide. Okay, Espeon. White Rail. I think it's Espeon. Okay, yeah. How much does that do? Not a lot. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, Blaziken's a good one. I was trying to stick to like Alola because I think it's like that gen. I like Blaziken. I think it's a way better pick for Smash. Will-O-Wisp. None of them are Foul Play. Hey, you'll be effective on Espeon. That should be fine. Probably Tailwind again. That's the ideal move here. I keep forgetting to set up Tailwind. I'm like, bro, if I had Tailwind right now, I would just beat you with my Alligator. And he survives another hit, thank God. Espeon down, okay. Good trade. I think it was just because, bro, that Rock Slide just did an absurd amount of damage. That, yeah, it is, okay. Couldn't last forever. At least he got Tailwind up. Battle info, Tailwind. Okay, that's literally it right now. Those are their only two. They gotta send in another one as well. Probably send in Politoed for now. I almost wish he had an ice move now. That would be kind of useful. I'm just saying. Light screen, because reflect is for physical. Light screen is for special attackers. Are they both special? They are both special. I guess just Mighty Water, both of them. I love the Pokemon because as a kid it showed up in the anime and me and my brother freaked the hell out like what this unknown Pokemon doing here. Oh yeah. But those moments in Pokemon, especially years ago, like as a child, when you're like, what? Who is this new mysterious Pokemon I've never seen before? He's not in like the essential Pokemon handbook of like 2018 or whatever, you know, whatever that would be. Like that was like when I was a kid, basically. He's not in the book that I got at my local book fair. Politoed, I guess. I think just keep muddy watering, right? Like that's the strategy. Just muddy water. Just hope they just get him. I think I probably should put like that clay powder thing on back on Politoed, just try and get more of like the accuracy drops. I really like that. Power Whip. Dang it, bro. I knew I was gonna regret not protecting with Politoed. I was literally just thinking that. Do Sableye him. I mean, I have to switch him, and obviously. Then he starts. Oh, love that, bro. Whenever like Pokemon have like a rivalry, like in Black and White, as much as that anime sucked, when like Iris's Dragonite and Charizard have like a whole little like fight, or like they're rivals or whatever, you know, like they're upset with each other. Ugh, peak. Kill that thing. We also fake out the Umbreon because that's annoying. I forgot Mega Victory Bell existed, actually. That's a good call on that. I totally forgot that thing exists half the time. Which deserved. I think Victory Bell is a cool Pokemon as well, and kind of deserving of some love and such. Ice Punch, yeah. I don't know if I like Ice Punch more as like Feraligator's third attacking move, or if I like a Dark move. I was thinking like a Dark move would be kind of neat. There goes Tailwind. Ice Punch should just 100% kill Dragonite, right? Because he's just so weak. Battle info. Light screen's still up. Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, that's happened to me before. Literally on here for like hours. Like before I even started streaming, someone had a Mega Victory Bell, and I'm just like, oh, well, I'll just Ice Punch it with Feraligatr, obviously, and I won't worry about things. And then that happened, and then I was like, bro. It's almost as bad as like Curse Body, whatever it is on like Gengar. Where I'm like, bro, just let it happen. And like, why are you disabling my move? I hate you. That didn't kill? It's 4 times effective on him, bro. They also literally just said extremely. I 100% think that has more damage. I guess that makes sense. Ice Punch that. I don't want to take too much chip damage. I don't want to take too much chip damage on Feraligatr, just in case for whatever reason Umbreon like randomly pulls out like an Ice Beam and like kills Feraligatr. Say why so tanky. Why is he so tanky? I mean, I know his defense stats are solid. I'm just like, bro, I'm honestly amazed with like less than half HP. He survived like a fire blast from Dragonite. I'm honestly just amazed. I'm honestly impressed. Shadow Ball. Okay, that makes sense. Does it not get like Ice Beam? I feel like it would have like an Ice move of some sort. Not that I think it would probably kill me, because it just probably wouldn't do enough damage, but still. Light Screen more off. That was also helping us survive. Foul Play again. I did like his Foul Play did like no damage to Umbreon. Like no damage. It's amazing. I knew I should have done that. I'm so dumb. I'm amazed though it's surviving that though. Like I know Umbreon's supposed to be a lot more tank. Okay. Come on, dude. Well, like Umbreon, just let us happen, man. Just let it happen. Liquidation. Oh, you're right. He is burned. I forgot Sableye was burned, honestly. How did he... Oh, Fire Blast. That's literally why. I'm dumb. Oh, Prankster doesn't affect Dark types. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, bro. This thing just won't die. It Moonlighted again. How much to do? That's like half, right? Percent. You are holding on for dear life, Sableye, and I love you for that, man. Okay, I don't know, set up light screen? I don't know, man. Like, what else can you do? You can't Prankster it with like Will-O-Wisp, try and like kill it slowly. This is all you can do. This is Sableye's last attempt at life, man. Finally. Holy. That thing just wouldn't die. I totally forgot how freaking tanky this Pokemon is. I know Espeon's like the more attack-oriented one. Like, I didn't think it would be that different. Wild. Two win streak. 11:30. I probably should go to bed. One more though. One more. This will be the last game. Last game, whether I win or lose, last one, I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired and I need to take my brother like early, not early in the morning, but like I need to be awake and kind of early. Ideally, anyways. Okay, let's check here. Ooh, AZ's Fillet. I haven't seen any of that. Same with like Orthworm and stuff. I'm thinking they look like they're physical attackers, so the light screen probably isn't. Light screen probably won't do much on Sableye, but the Will-O-Wisp will definitely do something. I think this is the play. This is the last game. This will be last game. Then I'm gonna go to bed. Everyone watching, like, subscribe, all of that, and then pray that I get some good night's sleep. That's all I want, and I appreciate that. Or the like, I'll take either. So the idea here, obviously Sableye, Lightstream won't do anything for their physical attacking moves for the most part, because Earthworm, Glimmora, all that. You want to use Maushold. I like Maushold. I actually really... It's really goofy and stupid, but I kind of really love the concept of like, it's just this little family of Pokemon. I kind of hate the design, but I hate it in like, it's a goofy way. Like I hate that I love it so much because of how stupid it is. I don't know. I like Maushold. Its gimmick is fun. I don't like it with Annihilate though, because that gets like insanely stupid. Earthworm, ground. Okay, so Earthworm's basically immune to ground moves. I know that. Fake out him. Probably Wide Guard actually, right? That's probably gonna be best for that. I like the 4-1 more than obviously more is better. Like what? More is always better, except when it's bad. Otherwise, yeah, of course, have the 4. Also, I just like it because it's like obviously the 4. It's like a full family, mother, father, and then their 2 children, the nuclear family. I think it's really funny. It's so funny. And like looking at it sometimes, I'm like, I just think of like Secret of Nim, whatever that book about like the mouse family. I don't know. It's a funny Pokemon. I kind of hate that it's genius. He protected himself. That did a lot of damage. Shouldn't mine resist the fighting? I guess it did. No, whatever. Tailwind that. Yeah, we haven't seen the moves. We'll do this and then so I can start doing Muddy Waters on them. Also kind of want Aerodactyl to survive. That'd be nice. Yeah, I hate... You found the 3 form. That's awesome, bro. But I found it. I hate how in Scarlet and Violet in particular, they included a lot of like small variant forms that like are just hard to come by. They're purely cosmetic, but they're just so hard to come by. Like the mouse hold thing. There's also the Dunsparce thing where it's like a Dunsparce where it has more parts. Which, like I said, purely cosmetic, changes literally nothing about the Pokemon, like stat-wise, gameplay-wise. But come on. Oh, it'll evolve off-screen party. I love that. That's such a goofy thing. Because I like when there's like weird things to evolve. Kind of like with like Inkay, you have to like flip your DS, 3DS, or Switch, whatever, upside down. It's like, who's thinking of this idea for like evolution? They're very creative. They're very, very creative. I'm very good at their job, Game Freaking them. Oh, Ancestry. Yes, I forget about that. How could I forget that one? Because that one really bugs me right now, personally. What are the other? There's like I want to say there's like one more in like Scarlet Violet that was like that. It was like the Mousehold, the Sinistcha. What was the other one? The one I said earlier. Oh, the Dunsparce one. There was something else I thought. Oh, isn't there one with like is like the hair on that like weird electric bear mouse thing? I want to say something like that where it's like a very slight thing. I forget what that Pokemon's called because I hate it, but like that's like its whole thing. Substitute. I hope this breaks Substitute. That'd be very good. Citrus Berry. AZ's full at battle info. That's pure fairy type. Okay. Actually, what was... That's just right. Okay, that was my thing. I thought it said something. I thought there was something else there for a sec. That's gonna be like a special attacker type thing. They're just kind of letting Sableye survive right now, and like I really appreciate that, but also no. Very tight. That's gonna be difficult for me to switch my Feraligatr in on because I want to use them and want to Mega Evolve into Dragon type, but Fairy type is gonna be annoying. Garchomp is also still in the back, so that's something I need to think about. Mega Evolve. Okay, you're doing that, not Mega Garchomp. I like that they made the flower like part of it, or like it's like chained to it. I think it's really interesting for AZ's split where he's like it's chained to him or whatever, forever tied to it. But dang it. Dazzling Gleam. That will probably kill Sableye. Yeah, it did. Oh. Okay, no, okay. I was gonna say. I thought I had Sash. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get... I don't think I'm going to win this one. Why did that... That's weird. Aerodactyl, because Fairy... Is Aerodactyl going to be best case here? Because I can, like... Not Rockhead, Steelhead, whatever that move is. What's it called? switch out to Feraligatr. Should be fine if he Dazzling Ironhead. So. You have Master. Yeah, I know about the whole Finisher one. I could have sworn there was another Pokemon. Like it was like I said, like that electric bear looking thing in Scarlet Violet, and it's like a hair thing. Like it's weird poofy hair can like change or be different if it's like, you know, like a 1 in a million basically or whatever. It's something like that, I thought, but I don't remember. And the Sinister one is just stupid. But that or the matcha pie, you know, all that stuff. But you know what I mean. I don't know. Okay. It's unfortunate. I don't have a good way of dealing with fairies. Like, I don't have a strong way of dealing with that. Okay, yeah, that thing. Isn't that something, right? Like, a rare form of that is like the hair. I could have sworn. I don't even remember. Because the Floette's just going to be such a problem. Yeah, I don't see me winning this anytime soon. Do we already have Reflect up? No, we don't. I mean, I guess that might help a little bit. Oh, yeah, I forget about the Tauros as well. Those Pokemon are so randomly thrown into the Scarlet Violet games, bro. Also, they look exactly the same. I remember when I first played that, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot there's a new form of Tauros. But I didn't hear about like the 2 different ones. Lose this. I'm surprised I haven't like the Muddy Waters and stuff earlier didn't break the substitute. That's more so what I'm a little amazed at here. So Dazzling Clean, that did a lot of damage. The 65. I should survive another one, maybe. I'm not winning because he already killed all my Pokemon. That's a shame that this is what the last match is gonna be. Very, very unfortunate, man. But I do think this team's already a lot better than how it was when I started the stream. So like literally the Aerodactyl, the Sableye, they are doing bits. They're doing a lot. Yeah. There were a few Pokemon that, like, I think Scarlet is the better game between the two for like the version of Pokemon. I like Miraidon more than Miraidon, personally speaking. I like the past ancient Pokemon more than the future looking Pokemon. I think they're better overall. And then there's those little things, but I do prefer the Tauros because I like water types. But it's also Tauros, so I don't care that much. Dang it, man. That was good though. Kinda. I don't know what exactly I do there. Like, he was just good. I like Will-O-Wisp on the Sableye, but I think it's also, or I mean, maybe a better attacking move, or I should just click the attacking move one time. I don't know. That sucks. Well, like I said, that was the last game. I'm going to get off for now. Will I stream tomorrow? I think I will. I think I will stream tomorrow. I'm not quite sure yet, though. Because I might stream tomorrow, but I also might play with my friend if I do. Those, yeah. So thank you everyone for showing up. Isaiah, Jamal, my homies, for showing up for a hot minute there for a while. Try and text y'all or whatever. But thank you so much for stopping by, especially you, Monkey Disease. Appreciate that. All the conversation, love, support, basically. Maybe not love. Maybe love's a strong word, right? We need to get to that. We build to that. I appreciate that. God bless you guys. Have a great night. Get some rest. And probably